again.
Hello, hello, everybody.
I gotta show the link again. Now everyone's gonna think we're nuts because we were late. Now we're not late.
Well, we have to tell everyone there's a humongous storm hitting me and Perry's region right now.
It's literally it doesn't say we're live yet though. I don't see us live yet.
Me neither.
Now we're live. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
It just took a second to update. But yes, we're sorry guys. Mother Nature is raining down right now. And the power went out, so
if any of us mysteriously leave, you understand why. There's a humongous storm hitting right now.
We tried to readjust some stuff here, so if something happens, we can keep going. So
Anthony should be okay because he's far enough away for now. So
yeah, because the rain that I'm getting at midnight apparently isn't storm, or at least not supposed to be. It's just going to be coming down.
Now because I don't want people to click on the wrong link.
Yeah, I've had to do that before when my streams have just gone screw up, and I gotta reset it real quick.
I see people filing back in. Hey guys.
Yeah.
Hello
everybody.
Like we're saying, we're getting hit with some storms, so just bear with us. We're fixing it so that the stream will be all right no matter what.
I'm just sharing out the link so people know when to come back. Create a post. Delete.
Fred says his Wi-Fi is out, which we know.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to come on. That's all it is.
Well, remember that one night where it went out and I couldn't reset it either? So I don't know. Well, he doesn't have FiOS, so.
Yeah, but he just gives up a lot of times.
He unplugged it once and was like, oh, it doesn't work. Bye. Yes, Jeff M. Good to see the stream back up. Yeah, we're good now.
I used to have Wi-Fi problems like the early days back before I wasn't hardwired. And then Perry's like, Anthony, you gotta get a Cat 6 down, or back then Cat 5, or like put something down there. And then I finally did, and it was fine ever since. I've also upgraded my equipment, a lot since then. But back in the day, there used to be times where like I would just completely lag out, or if Nick was streaming, then it would mess with my settings, and then Perry would have to call me back. And that was the Skype days. So that shows you how long
ago that happened. Tired of this Discord bullshit, where if I lower the program or I look at another tab, it like doesn't show us on screen.
Yeah, why? That's like the dumbest error.
Of shit. You're a piece of shit, Discord. You really are.
No, they'll throw us off.
So here's the thing. I set this up as an event. So if the power goes out on my end again, the whole stream will stay on. Not like last time where it went off. So these guys will be the captains of the stream. Fred lives down the street, so his Wi-Fi is having an issue.
You guys literally got affected like 40 seconds of each other. Like, like you went out and then Fred went out.
That's how I knew it had to be something like that, because Fred was here and then he was just gone.
Unless we were both taken out.
And replaced that quickly.
Well, Fred made a joke. He was just like, we're talking about what's his face, and he found us.
Yeah, he got us.
Peggy 18.
Peggy 18. Peggy was not 18.
That's Dr. Disrespect should follow the Peggy 18.
Yeah.
Guidelines.
Yep.
He can't play Emily games.
You gotta watch a cutoff stream. That was funnier.
That was funny. That was perfectly timed.
As soon as we said the stream went out. So we're gonna restart the stream. I'm not gonna cut that piece and put it back in. Fuck
no.
You literally don't have time for that at all.
That's the pre-show.
Yeah. That was our warm-up. So welcome back, everybody. I think we got all our viewers back, so welcome back.
I'm going to go bed after taking a bath. Great.
Sounds lovely.
Taking a bath?
Why did I need to know that?
Yeah.
I don't want to think about you in the bath. I'm good.
Oh, man.
Good to see a stream back up, Jeff M. Thank you. Well, hopefully we get everybody back in.
Yeah, thanks for everybody who has come back in so far.
I'll put
thanks,
on,
guys.
Facebook. We are live.
Let's see what happens.
We are live.
It's gonna be scary as hell if my power goes out and I'm out here.
Oh my god!
You know how scary that's gonna be for me.
Yeah,
that's the start of every horror movie.
Yeah, but I don't want to be out here. If it's,
you can't even see in front of you without a cell phone flashlight.
That place isn't leaking.
No, it's good.
All right, so let's do this all over again. Hello and welcome to Game Complainers, episode 551. I'm your host, Barry.
Co-host Anthony.
And Frank.
And Fred is not connected to Wi-Fi right now, so hopefully he comes back.
Yeah, or if he has to join back in on his phone, that's
He's
better
probably
than
gonna say,
nothing.
"Oh, it doesn't work," and then he's gonna play Call of Duty all night.
He can connect to that, but he can't connect to for this.
All right. So let's
Yeah.
get to what this is the remake of Resident Evil, a remaster that dropped this morning out of nowhere.
Yeah, and you have to be careful, Perry. You don't want the internet to get mad at you because it's not a remaster, and you can't call it that because it's not.
It's just a port.
It's just a port, but like people wanted a remaster, so this has been the talk of the day.
This is what
you
I
know-
tell the fucking people that always bring this shit up. Oh, they're Capcom needs to remaster the original trilogy, put it only on PlayStation 5. It's like, well, fuck you, fuck PlayStation 5, fuck Capcom, fuck the trilogy. They're not gonna remake the game. They're not gonna not remake, remaster the game because they can't. The backgrounds are like old ass like bitmap files from back in the day. They can't go back and fix all that stuff.
Well, then how do they do Tomb Raider then?
That
They
was
got a company to do that. You know what I mean? So
well,
I
that
feel like
was-
they could hire.
That was redone from the ground up, buddy. They even said it.
Well, Capcom could hire a team to do that. They could.
They could, but they're not.
They
gonna
got
do
the
it
money.
because they remade all the games. Why would they do it?
No, you're right, and I know you've said this before, and I've
They
never.
want people to buy the remakes. They don't care about the old shit. That's the truth.
Yeah, no, I like so basically
But
what
the
you
Resident
have.
Evil fans don't want to hear it. No, Capcom loves us. They don't care about you. They care about the fucking cash in your wallet. Where's my wallet at? They care about the cash, buddy. Well, they would make millions of dollars. Really? Because guess what, buddy? Nobody knows who the fuck Chris is. So no one's going to buy this game anyway. In fact, Leon's not in it, so why would anybody buy this one, right? I need to know the origins of Leon before I play the first one because he was out of state before the second game.
Yo, do you guys hear that?
What?
Oh, this place is like shaking, and I hear stuff falling down on my roof.
Holy
On
shit!
your roof?
Yes.
Well, if it gets really bad, jump out of there.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know. Right now, it sounds pretty
Oh,
bad.
the Sidewinder. Oh, they didn't remaster shit then. I have the Sidewinder.
Me too.
I could give you the controller. You can play with this game, Anthony.
Yeah, seriously, I did play with this guy today. So that was fun.
Oh,
Mental
hello.
9R, 100%. It's all about the money.
He's back.
That's the guy that knows.
Fred.
Hello.
They want you to buy the remakes.
What's up, Fred?
What's up, Max Headroom?
Yeah, you
Oh.
You see this guy.
yeah, you're still lagging.
I
Me
might
or
have
him?
to. But no, we're good.
He's out of here.
I might have to relocate to inside. It's pretty scary.
Just give it like 5 minutes, and if it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
safe, run for your life. Of course,
I have a.
I had to be out of here by 4:00 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning. So we
Yeah.
had to go live early, and we were a little late. And now forget it. Like we're like
If-
regular time now. Before
If I have to, I'll just bring the mic inside, and I have a camera in there, so I could always just run in and do it from there. I'll just do it from my
Just wait,
living
like,
room.
a few minutes to see how it is.
Yeah.
If it gets bad, jump out of there.
Yeah. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the Resident Evil thing. Yeah. So with Resident Evil, I'm
Anthony!
happy that people. I'm happy that people are able to play it.
Power went
with
out,
like
RWK.
yeah, we had some rain issues, but yeah. So I know a lot of fans wanted more, but I think they only charged $10 for a reason for the first game, $26 for the first 3 games. If they remastered them like Tomb Raider, you'd have to pay a lot more.
I wasn't on
So-
social all day, so I guarantee you all these motherfuckers were like, when's the PlayStation 5 version coming out?
Yep.
Was that really what was going on?
On Twitter, it was like, you had people that were happy, but they're also like,
Take
but
your
why?
PlayStation 5 and shove it up your ass, okay? I'm sick of these idiots acting like every game ever made was on PlayStation, because it fucking
Alright,
wasn't.
I'm gonna run in and I'll hop right back on, okay?
Okay.
Because it's getting crazy out. Just give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. All right.
All right,
Hope you got a
we'll hold it
poncho.
down. Yeah, I know, something to cover that microphone. I'm
something
sure
to
he has
cover him?
something. Well, but yeah, so yeah, people were mostly just kind of, wondering why, not even just PlayStation, but just consoles, Xbox, PlayStation. Now, to be fair, you should be able to play these games anywhere. I mean, even if they're not fully
You would think
remastered.
so, but Capcom doesn't get that memo. It's not even
Yeah.
about this game. I'm still upset about Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, we talked about that last week,
Here's the thing.
which I got pre-ordered now. By the way, I pre-ordered a
Yeah,
copy
we all
just because I
had
know
to,
it's
like
gonna
a
be,
bunch of fucking
yeah.
idiots, because even though we don't want to buy it, we have to buy it because
It's
they're
gonna be
gonna
rare.
delist it again.
Yeah.
But I will say this: they got to figure out what they're doing because this isn't cool.
Yeah, I think, this is literally the 1997 PC version that you burned me back in like
I
2010.
got 2
You
copies
sent that
of
to
this game,
me.
by the way.
Oh, nice.
I bought
Perry
this at
actually,
Rodney's Video, used in White Plains, New York.
Yeah. You ripped me a copy actually. So back when I had my Windows Vista laptop, I popped in that burned RE1 for PC that you gave me, and it booted right up because back on Vista it would work. You didn't even have to do anything, and that was the first time I actually played it on PC, the first Resident Evil, and I was like, oh man, they got the uncensored cutscenes. This is cool, and that's basically what you get here. You get the 1997 PC port as is, no added upgrades. The only difference is it works with Windows 10 and 11, and you can plug in an Xbox, you can plug in your DualSense, you can plug in anything. Which is cool, but there's nothing really new here. So as far as fans that are picking this up for the first time that have never played the mods, you'll probably have a good time because you haven't been able to play these games without installing files. And if you're not into that stuff, but fans like ourselves, we
Can I
played the
ask you one
seamless
question,
mods.
okay? And I know you can't answer this because everyone's going to get mad at you. Why are the fans so fucking stupid? Because this is just a port, right? Why
Correct.
do the fans think, ooh, we got a port, so now it's coming to PlayStation? Why do they think this? Why do they think that the littlest fucking thing for Resident Evil, it's coming out to PlayStation? It's PlayStation. Can I ask you that?
Well, I think to be fair, I think people thought this was going to be a Tomb Raider or Metal Gear collection
No,
deal.
they didn't say that. They just said, hey guys, we're re-putting this on Good Old Games. Like when Police Quest SWAT 1 and 2 went on Good Old Games, I didn't go, oh my god, they remade Police Quest. No, they just put the game on Good Old Games.
Yeah. Yep.
Which, by the way, it's a good thing that they did this because this game was forever trapped on CD-ROM. Or if you did download an ISO of it, you would have to. It has diamond graphics cards from back in the day as a setting. So it's
amazing.
better if Good Old Games took care of that in the background and you just install the game.
Yeah, that's why I think this is still cool for people that just want to own it officially.
Yeah, Fred, we know you're lazy. Don't come back.
And you can install any, if you're on any PC and you install the client, you can play the game. That's cool. I think it doesn't have to be online. There's no
Fred's
DRM.
fired. Anybody want to take his place?
Oh shit.
He's fired. Get him out of here.
Perry's
Because
doing
you know
the
what?
shoot
He
right
says
now.
his connection's fucked, but I'm going to see him playing Call of Duty again on Discord in 5 minutes. So
It's all
let's
right,
just
Fred.
end it right
Try to if you can try to join on your phone, Fred. Don't give up, But I'll leave Perry up to that.
Like to really see the trilogy come out, consoles as well. Yeah, but it's not going to happen. I don't know why people think this is why I hate when they do stuff like this, because now the fans think, oh my god, now it's going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's done. They're just putting the PC games on a website so you can conventionally buy them currently.
The same versions that used
Yes.
to exist, yes.
Capcom is literally recycling this to make money, which a lot of these companies do, and that's fine.
Yeah, it's look.
But the Resident Evil fan base, they act like this is like a sign from the heavens. It's like, no, they're just fucking porting their games over.
Yeah, well, look, I don't blame them for getting excited because I think a lot of people immediately thought that this was going to happen, right? And
Hello.
they thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hello. Can you guys hear me good?
So are you on a rotary phone now?
No, I'm on my own phone.
Well, you sound. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's lagging like you're on your computer.
No, because I can't go down to my basement, because if I go down to my basement, it's going to be laggy as shit. So I'm up in my dining room right now.
Why can't you just grab an Ethernet cable and run it to your basement?
Because the whole internet is out. Like, I've tried resetting it like 3 times. It's not working.
You're good, man. Just stay on the
You
phone
unplug
if you got to do this.
a router for 5 minutes?
Yeah, I did. I plugged it like 3 different times.
What do you
and it's
have?
not
You
working.
got Optimum?
No, I have Spectrum.
I think we
That's your-
talked
Yeah,
about this last
and-
week, Perry.
And I
Remember?
just looked it up. People are reporting outages all around the area.
Well,
because you got
this is
Spectrum.
good.
They're great
This is
internet,
good
aren't
for
they,
now.
Fred?
Yeah. Look, if you
should-
have to stay
you should call
on
them
just
up
like
right
this,
now. And if you don't turn
I
my
actually
internet
was.
on
I
right
was
now,
going to call
I'm
them.
switching
I
to
was going to
Fios.
call them.
What?
My dad's listening. My dad's listening to the Yankee game in his car right now because we don't have internet.
Well, you should have told your dad. Be like, "Yo, my friend down the street has Fios, and he's fine."
I know. I told him about it too.
You should be like,
"Yeah,
"He's
we're gonna
watching the
have to
Yankee game right now, and you can't."
put-" And there's Frank. Frank.
yeah. I mean, Fred, if you got to stay like that, that's fine. You sound fine, so just stay on the
Okay.
show.
Hey, can you hear me?
All right, cool.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay.
We have
I'm-
I
Fred's
tried-
photo.
we're
Yeah.
roughing it in here. I'm in my living
Yeah.
room, so
Yeah,
look how
tried
wet
to
I got
join-
from running outside for 1 second.
Yeah, I tried to join
it's
the
bad out
off
there.
my hotspot, but it was not. It was too laggy. It was bad.
Yeah, man.
for
Go off
sure.
your cell data for now, and you're all right.
Good thing I had an extra blue snowball and everything. I was able to just
Yankee
hop
game
record.
isn't
Yeah.
a delay. Damn, my parents are watching it upstairs, so they're probably pissed.
Yeah, I just gotta get my charger.
We already lost a couple trees in the back, so I'm glad I
One
came
fell in
in.
the driveway, but not on our cars, thankfully.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad. It fell one fell right behind his car. Like a whole limb fell right behind his car. He's like, "What the fuck?"
I did not. It sounded like a freight train. I did not want to be out there like when that
No.
was happening, so I came in here.
Perry,
So
where
we're
are the
roughing it,
Transformers-
but
one of the Transformers by us blew.
Yeah, but guess what?
Like-
I'm still online, and you're not.
I don't know. It's so freaking
you pulled
weird.
the stream.
You know why?
Because you got Spectrum. You need to call them up right now and be like, if you don't turn it on, I'm switching right now.
Imagine there's linemen trying to work while there's like lightning and thunder
Yeah.
and stuff, like trying to get it back.
We're trying. This is not working.
Then maybe I'll give it another hour. Then I'll
You
try.
call
it again.
Fios, they're like, we'll be there in 15 minutes. So hook you.
They don't care. They have like the ability to come right back.
Yeah.
I thought my phone
Um,
charger was working at first. I was like, "What the fuck?"
But yeah, so
Well, the
We're
Yankee
talking
game is in a delay. Well, your dad's coming inside, Fred.
He probably is. I'll probably hear him. He's gonna probably come in and tell me.
The game's in a delay.
whoa, what happened to Frank?
Oh, where did Frank go? Frank.
Frank
You-
looks like a ghost.
He's auditioning for the new Black Ops game.
Yeah.
It's
I wonder if
like
my
a-
camera will work.
Did you get put in witness protection today?
Hello.
All right, good.
Yo, we could see him.
What is going on?
Everything
and to think, I was
is
going to
so
ask
wrong.
you guys to do this last night, and I was like, nah, leave these guys alone. You using the camera or not, Fred? No?
It's my phone camera. It would be all right.
If you want to do that, you can do that. If you don't want to do that, let me know.
Because he'll put something over your camera if you're not going to be on.
Yeah, I'll just use my phone camera. Let me see.
Okay.
There you go.
This is my.
A comedy
my
of
actual-
errors.
Yeah, this is just. I didn't even know it was freaking raining outside. I had no idea.
Man.
Yeah, I mean
It feels
it's
like
been
we're Capcom fans here, getting left in the dark, huh? RE5 fans? RE5. PS5 fans?
yeah. What were we even talking about? Oh yeah, yeah. I think people just want to be able to play them anywhere, and I don't blame people for that.
But it's funny.
It's
funny. Marvel versus Capcom is not coming to Xbox. And last week, all I saw is these PlayStation motherfuckers go, it's because nobody likes Xbox. Xbox deserved not to get the game. Now this comes to PC, and they're like, what are we getting on PS5? You're not getting it on PS5.
Yeah, I think
It's okay when it doesn't come to Xbox, but when it doesn't come to PlayStation, it's a big deal, right? Right? Xbox tax.
yeah, I think
I'm just saying.
well, I think the reality of it is GOG, their track record, none of their stuff has come on console.
Well, no, GOG
it's-
is... No, you're
there's-
lying. Misinformation, sir. Do you
All
know? You know what game that GOG has that's on console right now? It's a very popular game, by the way.
What is it?
Cyberpunk 2077.
Ooh,
They own
Really?
They own Cyberpunk. Yeah.
No, I didn't know. Well,
Really?
I'm not. I'm
CD
not.
Projekt Red's owned by Good Old Games.
Holy shit!
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh
what I should
gotta
have
play
said
that.
no!
was what I should have said was the PC ports that they've done of old games have never reached console.
Right,
That's what I
because
should have said.
they're like a store that does that.
Yes.
They take like the old vaporware games, and whoever has the rights or whatever, like the one guy in an office somewhere that has the rights
Right.
to like half the PC library.
they'll
because they got
they'll
all
ask him
screwed
to
up.
do it.
Well, that guy will be like, "Hey, I own the rights to this shit.
Yeah.
How much?"
And Capcom did it with them. They were like, "All right, listen, we'll do it for the first 3 games on PC. We'll make them playable." And Capcom,
Right. It's like this
was like,
store
"All right."
for the. It's like Steam, but for old games. If Steam doesn't have these games, and sometimes Steam has the same games,
that's another thing too. Is
but
that
these are all
you know,
DRM free, and it's good because like now you can download this game, and I know people are gonna be like, "What is GOJ making a physical?" They're not. They're never making a physical.
no,
Your job
they're
is to download the executable that's DRM free, and you can burn that on a disc and then stick it up your ass.
not. You can play it anywhere.
You can put it on 10 flash drives. They're not making a collector's
That's very
edition, good old games collector. That doesn't happen with them.
No. So
But
I
they
think
did
that-
Cyberpunk. Well, that's different. That's a new game.
yeah, when it comes to all their old games, that's what I should have said instead of saying all their games. I should say all their old games have stayed on PC.
Frank, Anthony didn't know that good old games owned Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
No, I
It's,
didn't know that.
Yeah, that's how they distributed it, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I sit here sound like an idiot, but regardless, it's they don't have a track record of keeping
I don't have anything
or
here.
putting old games.
Actually, I have the controller you fixed for me over here.
There you go.
This was like a dumpster controller that Perry fixed for me.
Frank, what the hell are you showing us?
It's a cat.
My cat,
Um,
my kitty.
See how fast FiOS comes back? I lost power and it came back already.
Well,
see?
he has Spectrum, Fred, and now he's got to use his phone.
Do you see it flickering right now? It's flickering here. Oh,
I
there
saw
it
that.
goes.
Oh shit!
I'm just waiting for it to go out again.
I can't even see the video. 'cause
Oh my god!
At least
Dude, when I
everyone's getting
flickered, it just
entertained.
went out completely. You guys are flickering and you're still alive.
You're just
I
gonna
don't
hear
know
it's
how.
Satan, and then
That's crazy. Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh, I
It's
gotta pull the
weird.
stream back up.
it's weird.
Well, the
Um,
stream,
you want-
even if we go out again, the stream's still going to be live. So
Right.
any of these guys
You wanna
will be
look
on
at the
if
window,
they still
Cat?
have power. Not like
There you
last
go,
time
Cat.
where I could come to. It's not coming to consoles. It's a good old games port.
No, it's not coming to consoles.
Yeah, I know it's I know it's a letdown for some people, but
It's a big L for the Resident Evil community. They don't have
Yeah.
PC. A big L. A big
I think
that's what you guys
everybody
get
that,
for telling me, "Oh, I need to have a PS5 to play Marvel vs. Capcom." Go fuck yourself. Because now you can't play your beloved Resident Evil on a PS5.
you can only
Hey.
play director's cut.
Hey, you know what you can do? And it says this in the little README file of this game. You can go grab your fucking DualSense. You can pull it right out of your ass, and you can plug it in, and you can play the fucking game with the DualSense. Pretend you're playing on PlayStation 5. But I want my trophies. Shove your trophies up your ass. Because guess what? When you drop dead, you can't take those trophies with you. There is no sync button in heaven or hell. So
That's
shut
how you
up.
get. That's how you get to heaven if you have enough trophies.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean,
I was hearing shit all week, Anthony, about how Marvel vs. Capcom can't come to Xbox because it's not an Xbox game. Xbox people deserve to die. I gotta hear all this bullshit.
They deserve to die.
Yeah, I've heard everything.
Oh my
Everything under the
Jesus
sun
Christ.
about this.
They deserve to.
They don't
die.
buy games because they have Game Pass. Really? I didn't buy games when I rented a Blockbuster. Motherfucker, we rented the games that we wanted for Christmas.
Yeah.
From Blockbuster Video thousands of times. Okay? So, yes, WWF Warzone, I rented maybe several times, and I kept it for about a week, and each time over, so I had to pay even more money. I paid more money for games, renting them, and then buying them. with all the late fees on WWF Warzone, I must have paid enough for 2 copies of the game, and then I bought the copy for Christmas.
That's what we
my
did
wi-
back then.
my Wi-Fi is back on, so I'm gonna go back on my computer.
All right, go ahead.
I'm actually
DJ, what's up?
surprised
What's
Fred's
this new
parents let him
Resident
out of the
Evil?
basement.
This new series, Resident. No, it's just a good old games port back.
Oh no, there is a new series of Resident Evil, but we'll talk
Oh,
about
no.
that later. I know. New Netflix series and a new movie.
Dude, the movie that you guys made, it already blows that shit out. And they didn't even film that other one yet. Isn't that
And it's
sad?
funny because the same week that this is coming out and we're promoting it, they drop their news at their Netflix show and shit's gone. I'm just
Yeah,
like,
they're
wow,
trying to
what
write
a
off you guys. That's all.
what a coincidence. But yeah, I played it for 2 hours today as far as this PC version, and like I said, I didn't have any problems. It ran like the 1997 PC version that I remember. You know, it's easy to plug in a controller and just play. So it does work as far as the compatibility. I didn't have much
Right.
issues besides the Jill skipping while she's running, but apparently, you know, this company has had some issues with their ports, but they fixed them shortly after release. So fingers
That's
crossed
why
it
you
will
need
be
that
okay.
launcher, because then you can download the update file.
Right. Yeah, and
And
you
again,
can actually
you
go
can
ahead.
burn all that to a disc, and you have
Yeah.
your physical copy. I mean, I don't. Again, I don't understand what people don't understand.
This isn't a way to officially own the games on PC, and you have it. It's yours. You don't have to be
Right.
connected online. You could just
Mental 9R
own it.
knows all about it. That's what he does. Every good old game
Yes.
that he buys, he backs up. He told us that.
Yes, I remember
It's
that.
smart.
Yeah, because he's got it. He
Yeah.
doesn't go out here and go, I bought it, guys, but I really want the collector's edition with the box set and everything in it. He's just like, I download it and back it up. Next game.
Yeah. Yep.
He's not crying over here and, oh, when's it coming to PlayStation, guys?
Yeah, no, yeah,
Such
Jeff.
a
Emmett,
crying.
Guess what? It's not.
Nope.
and yeah, Jeff M says
I
he's gonna
hope
hook
you're
up his
paying for
Xbox One
PSN
controller.
Plus, because it's the only way you're going to get it. If you pay $200 a year for that bullshit.
I have the Hyperkin 360 controller. I played with this.
Nice.
Okay.
We are fucking with everybody tonight.
Shout out to Spectrum. Fuck Spectrum. Hate my ass.
I'll be hooking up the Xbox One controller PC when I play. Nice. You can,
Well,
hey,
yeah,
you
so-
can use this too. I mean, that's fine.
You can use your keyboard if you wanted to, which is like,
Okay.
you know, little.
You know the
And by the
The
way,
Metro
this game
Oculus
can
Quest.
run on any computer. Like if you have a old crappy like laptop or whatever, or
Like
old
my computer?
desktop.
That's
this
what I
should
was
work.
telling people. Yeah, because a lot of individuals that were, you know, might have been like, oh, it's not, you know, might be able to play it on a console. It's like, well, if you have a computer that can just, you know, run simple games, like you might already be able to play it and you might not even know. So at least try it. I think if people want to even spend the $10 just to see if it can run. And then so they put out the first game for $10 individually, and then the trilogy is $26 about after tax. So you could just download them as they come out. 2 and 3 don't have release dates yet. They just said sometime in 2024. So you'll have access to everything by probably the end of the year, or at least the trilogy. So yeah, so it's not too bad for the price. But yeah, if you're someone who doesn't really care about messing with mods and you just want to be able to play them and own them, I think this is for you. For people that are in the modding community that have already played the Seamless project, that Perry's played, that I've played, this won't do anything for you, but you'll just own it. You know, so I feel like it works both ways for both RE fans. For people that have been in the PC modding community for a while, this will just be okay. You know, that's fine, but I can go back and play my Seamless HD RE1, 2, and 3, right? Or you could just play this wherever you want. So that's the good thing, is that you actually own this, and it's an official release. So,
When's it coming out on PSN? I gotta know.
well, only Director's Cut's on
And then after
PSN, Perry.
I make
Oh.
a physical copy to stick up my ass.
Well, Director's
Ooh.
Cut is on PSN, Perry. And actually, if you really think about it, the Director's Cut, if you really think about it, it has more features than this. Because Director's Cut has a ranged mode. It has all the extra stuff. So, like, this version is,
Does
again,
it have trophy support?
no, it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh.
that's the thing. So neither. That's what I'm saying. It's like it didn't have trophy support on PC. It didn't have trophy support when PlayStation, puts it behind a subscription paywall, which is so dumb.
DJ
And-
says I use my Elite controller, my Elite 2 controller to play on my PC. Yeah, I remember. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you see they put
Can't
out the
stand using
metrics?
a keyboard. Yeah, no, I don't use a keyboard. I use the Xbox remote. And sometimes, if I play a PlayStation PC game, sometimes I use the DualSense. Go ahead.
They put out the metrics today, and they said like Valve said 59% of people on Steam use the Xbox controller, and the rest use like PlayStation and other various things. So like most people are using Xbox controllers, which is I guess
because
makes
Sony,
sense.
you can use this all you want wireless, but guess what? A lot of the features don't work.
Yeah.
So even on the Sony games, unless you hardwire it to the computer, then it'll work properly. But that's always been a problem with the PlayStation stuff. They have never been like Windows friendly. This is more Windows friendly than the other two, but again, it's still lacking some features here. Xbox, you do it wireless or you do it wired, and you're good. You get all the features.
It has native support in Windows.
Right. Oh man, what are you guys saying here? Back from the dead. Netflix does everything other than live action. It'll be dog shit. At least Keeper's Diary is made by the real fans.
For the
Yes.
fans, by the fans.
Yep. It's corny as hell, but I mean,
For the
That's true,
fans,
though.
by the fans.
The fans.
Yeah, so as far as the PC stuff, I mean, yeah, we'll see when 2 and 3 comes out. I streamed it for a couple hours today. I finished Jill. I might finish Chris tomorrow. And then you actually unlock the machine gun, which is only in the PC version of RE1. If you beat him as both, that's an exclusive weapon. So you get that too. Not a lot of people know that, but yeah, it's like the Mac, whatever. It's some little submachine gun that you get, which wasn't in the Saturn version. It wasn't in the PS1 version or the DS version. So it was only on PC. So it's funny how each version had some unique quality to it. Sega
but I
Saturn
want
had the
this on
battle mode.
PlayStation. Oh.
PlayStation or nothing.
PlayStation is love. PlayStation's life.
Yeah,
By the
just
way,
like how
this was not just on PlayStation. This game it was on the Sega Saturn, but it came
Yeah,
out later on Sega Saturn. It still was a multi-plat game.
it
came
says
out
the
on
original
PlayStation
release
first.
date. Yeah, the original release date on their app that
It
you
came
get
out
this on.
PC. It came out on Saturn. It
Yeah.
was a timed exclusive. It was not a timed exclusive. They just made it for fucking PlayStation. Then they started porting it.
Yeah, immediately they started porting
It's not
it.
like
This
they said
came out.
only on PlayStation forever. Like they just made
No.
the game.
This
Forever.
came out in 1997 on PC. It says the date right here when
Hey.
you get it.
Hey, I guess the remake it should only be played on fucking GameCube, and RE4 should only be played on GameCube, right? Because they debuted on GameCube. Like, come on, guys, stop being stupid. I'm so sick
Yeah,
of
it's
this
like
shit.
Yeah, it's the
You love
companies that
PlayStation. Move to Japan and shove it up your ass. And if you do that in front of their headquarters, they'll have you arrested.
yes. Yeah, so I don't know as far as like how people
You wouldn't even survive that.
yeah. But you could skip the door time still, it's pretty much the same version. I mean, it's cool, like how seamless it works on the new stuff. And if you're a modder, then you already probably have the seamless project and it looks a lot better. So it's all good. But again, this is just an easier way to play it without any strings attached as far as like trying to get the files in certain places and getting the folder set up, even though some of the seamless stuff, granted, isn't really hard to do. But for an average Joe that just wants to play, plug in a controller, download it, and just enjoy it. If you haven't played these games in 15, 20 years, 30, that happened out of 30 years, almost 2 more years would be 30.
Almost.
You haven't played this game in 30 years, almost looking down the whole franchise, as it just gets older. These are ways that you can play it to where it's a little bit easier. And you don't have to wait for, something like a PSN to put them up on, because if you really think about it, right? Like if PlayStation puts up RE2 and 3 and they have them on the PlayStation like Plus thing, it's going to look very similar to how Director's Cut looked.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's the little kitties.
No way.
That's
Oh, they're climbing up on Perry.
the climb on the shoulder.
Oh,
Ah,
Oh,
I
I
saw
love
one up close.
them.
I saw one up close and personal yesterday.
I love them.
They're so tiny.
kittens like crawling on the necks.
there you go.
Wow.
I
You're not
can't hear you
supposed to
guys.
show
Look
Those are
at
my
the
cats.
face.
I thought-
He's showing nudity.
Yeah.
They're so
It's a little bit bigger
cute.
than my cell phone.
They're so cute.
Oh,
They've
Look
never
at
been in
them.
this room before.
That one has a sweater on.
yeah.
Oh,
This one keeps taking her freaking jacket off. This one leaves her jacket on.
oh.
They're so adorable.
I just love how scrunched their face is like.
Oh,
I got little cats.
oh,
Yeah,
I
little
love,
That's
cat.
amazing.
I love them.
They're naked. Now we're gonna get demonetized. No.
Wow, they're like super cute, man. The pictures didn't even do it justice.
Yeah,
They're like
no.
super cute. Look how derpy they look. I love them.
So derpy.
You don't need Resident Evil. You could just buy cats.
Exactly.
I do both, but you know.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are they doing to me?
They're attacking him. I love it.
They're like, this is our master, and we will crawl on him.
Oh, there goes
They're
one
like-
of them.
They're like bats.
Yeah, that's what they
like
look
little bats.
I know.
I love their
Ew.
little tails.
His
I was
little
helping
tail.
out
Stop
at
trying
Perry's
to kill
house
me.
yesterday. I was like on the inside, and then like I saw one like come up to me. I'm like, oh my god, it's so small. I
Yeah.
didn't know what it was.
All right,
I
I'm
was
gonna
like,
put them
"Aw."
back outside.
They are freaking cute, man. I can't
They're
believe
adorable.
that.
Yo, Matt, what's up in the chat?
What's up, Matt? Yeah, they're so
Don't jump
adorable.
over the gate.
It was like
Oh, they're gonna be jumping.
it was
they're
like
gonna be
this
jumping.
big when I saw it in person. Like literally
Yeah.
this big. It was crazy.
They're cute.
Oh,
I
they're
went out there. One of
adorable.
them jumped over the gate.
I think they thought like the cats thought I was Perry because we're both bald. So they like came up to me. I was like, oh. I was like, no, I'm not your dad.
Oh man. Okay, I'm back.
They're even cuter in like
Yeah,
on
they're so
camera
adorable.
than the pictures.
They look like dogs. She took a photo, and she took a photo of her holding them. They look like dogs.
Yeah.
Look like two French bulldogs, but they're
They're
not.
little scrunchies, guys.
I didn't see the one in the orange sweater. I just saw like the white one yesterday.
You mean the gray one? Okay.
Gray one.
Pink one.
He's
Pink
bald
and
and
gray.
blind at the same time. Everybody.
Yeah.
Matt, what's up? Brandon, what's up?
What's
Doctor
up?
Evil? Nah, it's alright.
No, that's me.
That's Fred.
It's just.
But yeah, no.
Gordon.
Oh,
I
yeah.
He's in the chat with the
Um,
icons, the emoji.
Yeah,
why
yeah,
is
we only-
Jez Corden the pride emoji icon?
We only have like a few more days to post and then he's gone.
yeah.
We only have a few more
Unfortunately,
see
days.
he's
them.
always on Windows Central lying about shit. So there you go.
If you ever want to
he
see
never
him, you can go
disappears.
look.
Sorry, I couldn't comment when you brought it up, but yes, I always back up my good old games. Yes. Hey, see,
Oh yeah.
he admits
Yeah.
it in the chat.
I just sound like a dummy because Mental's probably hearing me being like, "Oh yeah, they never bring their stuff." But I what I should have said was they're older games that they bring back. They never bring to console. So like Perry said, these will just stay where they're at. People will play them, and
I like, but
Yep.
like you have people in the chat. I think Jeff M says, "Well, when GOG brings them to PlayStation eventually, it's like GOG's not bringing anything anywhere. It's Capcom."
yeah, they usually keep it there, and it's
GOG
like
is
here's
a
the thing.
storefront like the PSN. You know what I mean?
Right, but now, well, that's the thing. So Perry, you mentioned that. So when you went to get the cats, I brought this up. They could easily just put Resident Evil 2 and 3 on the PSN store like Director's Cut. Sony can do
They
that.
could, but guess
it's not
what?
associated with.
You got
it's
to
not
pay the
associated with
$200
that.
a year to play them.
That's what I'm saying. They can easily do that, but guess what? Fans will sign up and they'll play, no problem. They'll pay, and so
PlayStation
That's what I
pay
think.
pigs.
Sony is missing out on something here because you have people that will literally just do that just to play RE2 or RE3 or whatever one they want to play. They're already doing that for Director's Cut because you notice Director's Cut is the only game that you have to. It's behind a subscription wall. So I don't think this is the end of the world as far as never seeing them on PlayStation. However, if it comes on PlayStation, it's just going to be specifically through Plus or through their PSN store, which I think is dumb, but that's just the way they're probably going to do it. Unless Capcom says, hey, we're going to hire this team and they're going to work on it and bring it up to,
Well, there's a
PlayStation,
rumor
Xbox.
by that special Nick guy who gets every fucking thing wrong on the internet. Oh, PS5 Pro is going to play PS3 games natively. And now
Okay,
that
so
blew
that's-
up the internet. Now we got to hear all this. This guy needs
I
to
saw
be
that.
thrown off the internet.
I saw that.
But
Yeah, you
it's
got to
by
take that stuff with a
guy.
grain of salt.
That guy lies about everything to get fucking people talking about him.
Right.
And
He's a
we
clout
talk
chaser.
about him, but in a negative way because he sucks.
Right.
As soon
yeah.
as I see it's him, I discredit
Yeah,
it
it's
immediately.
fucking thrown out the window at that point.
Wow.
Special Nick sucks. And
Jeff
he still has
says,
fans. He gets everything wrong, and they're like, "Oh, we still love you." Hey, drop the fuck dead.
Well, I mean,
Drop that.
that's one way to put it.
I'm sick of this shit. This guy could say,
Uh-oh.
he could say Phil Spencer has a Hershey squirts, and everyone's gonna tweet. It's gonna trend for fucking 3 weeks, and then in 5 years, remember that time Phil Spencer had the Hershey squirts, even though it never happened.
The Hershey Sports.
Fucking
I'm
idiot.
playing R1.
He'd lie about his own fucking funeral. This guy.
I'm not dead, guys. He'll have a tweet, like a scheduled tweet, to be like, I'm not dead.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a fucking idiot. Everyone in the chat that watches that shit knows he's an idiot.
Yeah, Matt's been playing RE1 OG since 3 today, he says.
Nice.
That's cool, man. I think it's his first time giving it a run, which is cool, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. Is it's cool that people can actually play it maybe for the first time.
Right.
Just fire it up on a PC and play. They're not going to really criticize the graphics. They know what to expect. You know what I mean?
Can I play Marvel vs. Capcom?
No.
You can play it on Steam.
What's the point? I have the RetroArch on the computer. I could play it right there anyway.
Right.
The real one.
Well, you can't play it with online.
Oh,
That isn't
Online that's gonna be
crossplay.
screwed up anyway.
Yeah, that isn't crossplay.
how dare they?
I didn't hesitate. I just was trying to figure out in what context I could use that in, or who I could make fun of.
Jeff says, Perry, I didn't say they were bringing it to PlayStation. All I said was it would be nice if they have them out on consoles.
but
Yeah,
it's not
I mean,
gonna happen,
I
so
agree.
everyone needs to stop.
But I agree
These
with
Capcom
like
guys got to know their role. These Resident Evil fans, they got to know their role and shut their mouths because that's what it is.
well, the thing is that if they already own whether it's PC or PlayStation, then you get the best of both worlds because they can eventually put it on the PSN store, like I said, or they could just not part of a collection just
How about
because.
you put it on Xbox?
Well, that's why people want to see it on consoles, Perry. When I say consoles, I'm not just talking about PlayStation. I'm talking about Xbox. Xbox deserves Resident
What
Evil
about Switch?
1996.
They had
Switch
this
deserves
game-
RE
Hey,
on
Hey,
1996.
this game was on the DS, right? I don't hear people ever bringing that one up.
No.
And it ran better on the DS, just so you guys know.
It ran great on the
You could
DS.
skip the door cutscenes on the DS.
Yep, it had quick turn in the DS and a quick knife. When you tap the R button, she pulls out a knife, which you could never do in the original RE1 without equipping it. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like it deserves to be. Everyone deserves to play these games. Yes, should it be on everything?
No. You have to buy a PlayStation, Anthony.
That's it.
Well, that's apparently how they're going to do it. Because guess what? If they don't do a collection that's for everything,
I hope they
then
do a collection that's only on Xbox. That's what I hope. Because then you can hear all the fucking cry.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
it's
I hope
it's-
I hope Xbox buys Capcom, and I hope they shut them the fuck down.
Jesus.
That's what I hope.
What will
I-
Anthony do?
Oh,
I
after
definitely-
he walks in, be like, hey, you know what? I don't speak Japanese, so you're all fucking fired. Put
Jesus.
Resident Evil on Windows Mobile.
Anthony will have to join my Nintendo treehouse. That's the
I'll
only
have
way.
to- I have to start building up the other channel.
And by the way, those shitty movies, you'll never see those again. Because Microsoft will dead those movies. They'll be like, you know what? We'll make it a TV franchise, TV show. And it'll be like Fallout. Be the greatest fucking show on TV.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
I'm telling you.
If people want to play it, check it out. It's on, it's $10. Buy the trilogy for
They're not going to
26.
check it out. They're going to get butthurt. I would have paid $10 on PlayStation. Well, too bad. Now you got to
Or
pay
just
$200.
take it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Take it
saying.
from the
But
internet.
yeah, just you have it all. You could get it for free, or you can pay for it, or you could just wait for Sony to put them on their
Oh, the
service.
Sony.
The Sony.
See, that's the thing, right? It's almost like they're creating demand with this because Sony's like, oh, you want it? Well, you got to pay the premium. You got to pay it. You can't get them individually, and that's I just think that's dumb.
Well,
But you know what?
PlayStation.
Yeah. If you have a PS3, put it online, hack it, do what you want, but they're there. All I'm
Hacking
saying is that
illegal, Anthony. I need to buy
they're
all
still
the
there.
physical games for thousands of dollars.
yeah, they can. Guess what? They can turn on their PS3 and they can play them more than what the PS5 can play. So there you go. It's like at least the PS3 can actually play PS1 games, any disc you put in. Or if you hack it, then you have the best of both worlds. You got all your files, and
I need
that's
to
it.
play
But
the original hardware, which is the PS5.
yeah, PS5.
All these PlayStation
Um,
guys, they throw the fucking consoles out and they buy the new one. They
Well,
don't
see,
have
the
all the collections like all these other guys do online. These retro guys.
And if you really think about
Oh,
it, I mean, the
full of shit.
director's cut PS5 version does look the best as far as it's using the DuckStation emulator thing. So that's why it looks
Right.
better. Like if you put them side by side to what you're showing everybody here, you know, that's what I'm saying is that if if RE2, PS2, if RE2 and RE3 come to PlayStation, you're going to get the DuckStation upscale
Right.
immediately. So like at the end of the day, if you got a PlayStation, just hold out a little bit, wait. If you have a PC, play it now. If you want to wait for it, whatever. We already know they're not going to do trophy support for Resident Evil. They didn't do it for Director's Cut that's on there now. And guess what? People that wanted this version to be Director's Cut never came to PC. It never did.
I know.
So that's why we didn't get Director's Cut. People don't know that though. They're like,
but you know what though? We got the uncensored version in color on PC.
yes, and that's what this is. This is the
PU, not
1997
AVI, by the
version.
way. Like PU,
Yeah.
AVI. And we got the special weapons that you didn't get in the console versions. And by the
Yep.
way, the Saturn has exclusive content as well. But you know,
Yep.
PlayStation's got to go with the PlayStation version.
Yeah, it's you know, so I don't know. Wherever people kind of sit with this, I think everyone will be
They
fine.
sit right on top of their PS5. That's
Yeah,
where
they
sit.
can wait. They can sit and wait until RE2 and 3 come on there at some point. But until then, pick it up. I think it's worth it. If you're an RE fan, you'll like it. And then if you already are an RE fan that's in the PC modding community, you probably already have the seamless thing on your PC and you don't got to worry about this. So who cares?
Yeah, that's
but
the
yeah.
better mod anyway.
Yeah, I mean, look, like I said, it's for people that just want to turn it on and play it on, like you said, maybe hardware that isn't so up to date or a laptop they got sitting in the corner. It'll probably run. It's what 600 megabytes. It's literally nothing. Maybe a gig. Maybe I don't even think it is.
It's not a gig
so
because it was on a CD-ROM.
yeah, so it's like this is literally 600 megabytes, and it took like 5 seconds to download, and it's all in one spot. And as soon as I was done, it synced my cloud save to the thing. So it's always there. So I can play it on any computer, sign in, download it, and my save is there. That's pretty cool. It's something you don't get with your seamless mods unless you copy the file, save, and then move it over. But I guess we'll just stay on the
Sierra
topic of
Online
Resident Evil. We might as well stay on the topic of Resident Evil. There's no new game topic, but we have to quickly, we can gloss over this. So they announced that Resident Evil 0 movie is coming.
Oh.
And it's going to have Ada Wong, no Rebecca, and Billy Cohen. So
It's
Billy is
already
back.
fucking dead on
Now,
arrival.
according to the leaks, there wasn't any talks of Rebecca. Now, Rebecca could be in there. But
Nobody cares.
apparently it's a prequel to Welcome to Raccoon City, which is the worst thing you could do. Because why didn't Resident Evil why does Resident Evil 0, I said this in my video, why does Resident Evil 0 get a standalone movie, but Resident Evil 1 and 2 get screwed over? They
Well, they're gonna
put
call
two
it zero,
movies
but it's
in
gonna have
one.
nothing to do with it. Watch.
Yeah, so I just hate that. It's like, oh, we're gonna focus on this one event, but then Welcome to Raccoon City had to focus on, both events. It's like, great, like that's not what we really wanted. But yeah, it's gonna have Ada Wong, it's gonna have Billy, and now, and this, mind you, this news breaks while I'm playing Resident Evil 0, which is like the funniest thing. I'm playing Leech Hunter, and then people are like, oh, this is happening. But yeah, so apparently, the budget is going to be about $30 million. It's going to focus on Billy Cohen and his murky past, and they keep saying it's going to be faithful and all this shit, which they always say.
How's it faithful if the main character's not in it?
Yeah. They're trying to say that the Netflix series that they're also making.
Hey guys, we made a Superman movie and he's not in it, but we're staying faithful to the material.
Yeah.
Who-
What was
who
in
is
it?
in
Don't
it?
worry about it.
Idiots.
So get
Holy
this. So
shit.
they're doing this Netflix series again, which isn't connected to the last one, right? This is a new
listen to me.
series
Listen,
that
I'm
is.
gonna hang on. You can continue in 1 minute. Here's the fucking problem. All the people in your chat room, okay? They all say the movie sucks, but they go out and see it. If you don't want these movies to keep happening, don't fucking see it. Oh well, I have to see it because I'm a fan. No, you don't have to see it. You can vote with your wallet and be like, bro, I'm done.
Yeah, I
They
get
can't
free
help
credits.
themselves.
I get
If-
free credits for my movie
if the
theater, so I'm
movies-
gonna go see it
If
to
the
review
movies
it.
don't make any fucking money on this stuff, the company's gonna be like, you know what? These movies are bombing. We're losing money on this shit. We're not gonna make these anymore.
Yeah,
And then down the line, Capcom will go to an actual studio that knows what the fuck they're doing, and they'll get a director and they'll get it going, like an actual movie. But the more you guys sit here and complain about how they suck, you're the ones still going out and fucking seeing them like idiots. Stop
Yeah.
being stupid. Stop being
Yeah.
stupid.
I
Vote with your fucking wallet for real, like legit.
Yeah, I think I was talking about that earlier because people will say the same thing to me, like, "Oh, Anthony, you're part of the problem," and my answer to that is, fuck off, because I have free Cinemark movie credits that I get every month, and I can apply that and not have to pay anything.
Well,
So,
it's funny they say that because they're
um,
the actual pay pigs. You're gonna hear that word a lot tonight.
well, they never said it to me specific. Well, like my chat has never said that to me. It's more haters that see me hating on it, and because they like the movie, they they say that kind of crap. But regardless,
Bro, if
look
anybody
here.
likes those films, they gotta go see a shrink.
Now you guys have to suffer with my cat because he's here.
Aw.
We all showed our
You
cats.
can't really see him, but
Yeah.
because
He
I'm
keeps
in
his
the
head
I'm in
keeps
the
coming
witness
in.
protection program in here because I don't have light.
Oh, I know.
Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat
it's so
11
dark.
complete editions, $4.99. I would get that.
Wow, that's great.
Oh wow, yeah.
Axel, what's up, man?
What's up?
Yo.
Axel,
But-
PlayStation fanboys are crying that this isn't on there. That Steam got, that Good Old Games got this on PC. Isn't that funny, Axel? But last week when it was Marvel vs. Capcom on Xbox, everyone was shitting on Xbox. Now PlayStation's begging for this PC port. I just find it funny.
But yeah.
Port begging.
Port begging.
This is it's I think Constantine Films and Sony Pictures, they have the rights to use this stuff, and they're never going to stop because there's people that only know the movies and that's what they watch. They don't play the games. So it's always going to make money. Even the last one was right after the picnic, so it barely made money. They claim that it did okay on home video, but I doubt it.
Coming
If
soon,
it
the
only
video-
did well, it's because it was free with Game Pass or something.
Yeah.
We're talking about the Resident Evil port that was announced this morning and debuted this morning on Good Old Games on PC.
Yeah.
And all the PlayStation fanboys like, why didn't we get this? It's like, because you suck.
You're console peasants. and you
Last
should have bought a
week it
PC.
was, why didn't we get Marvel vs. Capcom on Xbox? And all the PlayStation guys said, because Xbox sucks. People don't buy games because of Game Pass. Really? Would you like to see my library? I have over 1,000 games on there purchased. But hey, I don't buy games, right?
Yeah, it's
Anyway.
yeah, this is it's not looking good for live action Resident Evil.
Damn.
And I don't think that just because we got Fallout, just because we got all these other game adaptations that people think are good, don't give faith into this
Was
because
there ever a good Resident Evil movie?
No.
I thought the first one was
No.
actually okay.
No. No.
Same thing with Apocalypse. I thought
Allison
it was
and
just
Nemesis
okay.
were bootleg Chris and Jill, and then they were like, "Oh, we got to put Chris and Jill in the movie at some point."
Yeah. After
Yeah.
Apocalypse, it started to get a little dicey. But again, I'm not saying 1 and 2 are perfect
Alice
films.
sucks.
They have
Alice
flaws.
sucks. She sucks.
But yeah, I think
Mila
the first
Jonah, son
two.
of a bitch. What's her name? She sucks.
Village.
Yeah.
I see you had power. Yeah, me and Fred, we live in the same neighborhood where power got knocked out.
Yeah.
We're back.
Mine too for a little
Yeah.
bit.
But if it goes out again, Anthony's the captain now, so it'll stay on.
Yeah,
Alien
Yeah,
Isolation
Perry's-
worth 10? No. It's a $5
Yeah.
game all day long.
yeah.
Yeah, so what? Anthony, you got anything else to say?
Yeah, I didn't
Gonna
even
stick
get to
up
my.
for your smelly
I didn't even get
fans?
my talking points here. So Resident Evil Netflix series is. It's not. I don't even know why I'm reading this. Because it's just gonna be crap anyway. So. The recording in January in South Africa. A sequel series with a chase scene. It's starring Sophia Marcus, James Marcus's daughter, who we've never seen, who doesn't actually exist.
Who the hell is James Marcus?
I don't
The
even know
leech
who
guy
that is.
in the old man leech guy from RE0. This is her daughter.
Who's the Latin lover guy that dances with the leeches in that game?
The
Is that
Latin
him?
lover.
Yeah. So essentially, yeah. So James Marcus is
The guy looks
you know,
like Jesus Christ, like this, like, oh, and he's like got leeches and he's dancing and shit. And I'm like, this is not Resident Evil. And by the way, he's on the train doing this. And even Wesker and Birkin are looking at each other like, who the fuck is this guy?
yeah. So when he got
Horrible.
reborn, that's when he
Retcon that
looked
game.
like
Just retcon it. It's a piece of shit anyway. Nobody
they
cares.
might be remaking that with 1. So be careful what you wish for, buddy.
Yeah, but if
We'll
they
see.
do it, it'll be realistic. It won't have some fucking Jesus Christ go, oh, with the leeches
Well, that's
flying on him and shit.
he's part of the story, But yeah.
Well, look
so
at Luis. He looked like a fucking dick in the original. He looks cool in the remake.
well the
Even his clothes
the-
are cooler in the remake.
Yeah, I know. He's
Final
dressed like an actual
Fantasy-
man.
the Final Fantasy-esque dude, that's James Marcus, essentially reborn because he has his, an old man form, and then he was reborn into that. So that's
Richard,
a
what's
little
up?
lore in there. Yeah. So essentially, the hunter is going to be introduced in a scene where he decapitates survivors in a camp, apparently, and Sophia has to face the monster with a shotgun.
This is
An
the
electrifying fight between Sophia and a giant lion will take place in one episode. Apparently,
What's the
Giant
Capcom
lion.
of the lines?
this is the Netflix series. So keep in mind, I just told you guys about the movie. That's RE0. Now this is the Netflix series. Now what they're trying to do,
Fuck.
the Netflix series made up a story of a Raccoon City 2, right?
Huh?
Where they rebuilt Raccoon City over
Anthony,
the.
it's time to jump off Resident Evil. This is some
Um,
Review Tech USA bullshit. You hit
I
a
need
million
medical
subs, it's
attention.
over.
I have to. Here's the
Mhm.
thing. I have to cover it to
Send
tell
it.
people not to watch it. You know what I mean? So that's it.
Paying his electric bill on time. Bro, a freaking, what was it? Not a generator, a transformer blew up
Yeah,
by Fred's
Transformer
house.
Blue. Right next to my house.
All of
And
our
then
powers went out. All three of
Barry's
us.
Wi-Fi was fine, but then mine like freaking completely shit the bed.
Well, Axel with a $5 super chat. Shout out to Anthony for paying his electric bill on time. Here's some money for the rest. You can pay your electric bill. Nice.
Thank you, Axel. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
Actually, the electric bills they're going up a little bit over here, but they're not as bad as Westchester.
Don't even get
Oh,
me
yeah.
started on mine.
Well, I like how they admitted they screwed up everyone's bill for the last few years.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're like, the new guy took over, and the commercial is, we're trying to fix your bills if your bills got screwed up. Like, that's the commercial.
That doesn't help my
Little
back
power
bill.
company.
Are you gonna back pay me? What the hell?
It's like,
Um,
dude, are you running for office, or are you fucking the guy that the manager?
That's
for
what it's
electric
like.
company?
It's like that's exactly what it's
Like
like.
he was an elected politician and he wants to help us out. It's like,
Things are
No.
going to change now.
Do you guys just want to hear the end of this cringe fest after you catch up
Go
with the
ahead.
chat?
I agree. The opera singing should not be in a Resident Evil game. Thank you, says Richard. Is Billy going to make an appearance? Yes, but Rebecca won't.
Yeah, apparently Rebecca isn't mentioned to be in this movie. That's
Wow.
supposed to be
It's
Like her
Ada
game.
Wong and Billy.
Ada Wong and Billy. And it's going to
Ada
be
and
the Ada from Welcome to Raccoon City because this will take place before Welcome to Raccoon City. And it's in that universe. So I don't know what's
Stop
going
making
on,
the
but
games.
these are coming out. I think the same year. They're saying 2025, but I
Thank
don't.
you
I
for
think
the
the
super chat, Axel. By the way, sorry.
Yeah, thanks, man. I think the series will come out in 2026. I think the movie might come out next year. I'm not sure.
Axel,
But-
when you hit 500 subs, you better wait for those super chats we're gonna send you.
Yeah, man. You're
Gonna
gonna
get
get some Picard action.
He's gonna get some X-rated super
Hard
chats,
action.
He's gonna get some messages from Starfleet
and he
Command
has
for
to
sure.
read them.
Oh man.
Like Dreadpool was in his chat the other day and just wrote Picard rules.
Oh. It's better than what him and RWK were doing in my chat the other time.
It's cringe. I'm watching it for sure. Oh man.
It's cringe.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good. But yeah, so spiders are coming back apparently. A sea octopus monster with multiple tentacles will appear in a submarine scene.
It's
Sophia-
on a train.
Sophia discovered. No, this is the Netflix series again. Not to be confused. The Zero movie details that we have are very minimal. There's a lot more that came out for the Netflix series.
Bro, they
apparently.
shouldn't tell anybody anything because now you really piss people off.
You
You're
turned
just
us all
spoiling-
off from
You're
it.
spoiling the whole freaking series.
Yeah,
What's
they're
the
trying
point?
to say that it's going back. It's true to the franchise roots, right? So they're trying to say
I
that
remember all
it's
that.
gonna delve into the global infection.
Bro, if
and
that
it's
game,
saying-
if Resident Evil played like that in the beginning, people would throw that shit out the window. Nobody would play that game.
Yeah, no, it's. I don't really see why we need James Marcus's daughter as a main character in a Netflix series that has nothing to do with the games.
I don't
They're-
even know who that is.
Why can't they
It's
just
the
follow
it's the
game?
guy who is singing outside. It's his daughter who doesn't have a daughter
And
in
guess
the
what?
game.
I still don't know who he is, and I don't give a fuck who he is because he has nothing to do with anything.
Well, James Marcus is the original founder of Umbrella, right? So he is.
Who founded
He is
it?
important.
The fucking old dude in the mansion, the fucking young guy singing on the train. Who the fuck founded this company? Can I ask you?
Well,
when
well,
I
he
played
got.
the game, it's just called the mansion.
Well, he's
okay?
one of the
in
founders.
RE5,
Yes.
it's the Spencer Mansion. It's the Marcus Mansion. It's this mansion. What fucking mansion am I playing in?
Okay. Well, if you remember
How
the
come
files,
first fucking
Playboy
game
Mansion?
didn't say, "Hey, we're in the Spencer Mansion."
no. So Spencer is also a founder of Umbrella, but he
Oh
assassinated.
yeah, and then there's gonna be a fucking another guy after they're all dead, like in Saw. You're gonna find out there's 50 fucking guys in the club that own this mansion. Who's named on the deed?
So, well,
Who
he
owns
gets
this place?
He gets assassinated by Spencer, right? Because obviously they're power hungry and greedy.
This was
and he
not in the
comes
first
back-
game at all.
I understand that, Perry,
This is
but this
some
is what's
Sarah
at
Connor
Zero.
Chronicles
It's
bullshit,
from
okay?
2002. It's not like it's from some weird off
Well,
distant
everything happened
game.
in the Sarah Connor Chronicle. Okay, but it didn't happen in 1, 2, and 3. No, but it happened in Sarah Connor Chronicle. But that has something to do with the movie.
Yeah, it's whatever you want to believe, I guess. But yeah, so yeah, she apparently discovers that her father was cloned and seeks revenge in the show. She falls in love with-
fucking god.
She falls in
Why
love with
can't-
this
Because your
chick named
father couldn't
Catherine.
just be a fucking man and pull the trigger himself. He had to clone himself and have him
Why
kill
couldn't
somebody.
they just follow them like the
If
game?
you're
Why
gonna
they
have
have to
somebody
use
kill
all
somebody,
the-
clone somebody else.
Well, here's the
Cops are
thing.
gonna see this guy. Hey, you killed that guy. No, it was my clone.
Well, this show is pushing the clone.
That's so
You know?
stupid.
So the show is taking the original lore and just messing with it while trying to tell us, oh yeah, it's being accurate.
Who thought this was a good idea?
Exactly.
Uh,
Who thought it was a good
Netflix-
idea?
Netflix noticed that a month after the 2021 show came out, it got canceled, right? Only one season. And then they still have the rights. So they're just like, we have to do something. Let's just make up a story in Resident Evil, even though it has nothing to...
Oh
That's
my
what we're
God.
getting. That's why nobody asked for this.
It's like
but
a last minute like shit out that they're freaking doing. Or
Yeah.
something like that. It's like, oh, Resident Evil, oh, we gotta do this. Okay, it's
Hey,
There we-
in other news, Triple H said that
Oh, yeah.
when
Yeah,
WWE
it is.
does go to Netflix, there will be cursing all over the show.
yeah.
Thank God.
All right,
Nice.
all right.
Fuck yeah! There you go. Yes, we love that.
I mean, I'm all for
Anyway.
uncensored WWE, so...
That
Hell yeah.
animated
It's gonna be
film was
fucking
not
funny.
bad.
It's gonna be
Yes, and
fucking
and
fun.
James Marcus is the original creator of the T virus. Yes, so Richard's right on that.
I thought
um,
Wesker created it.
No, Wesker came in.
He
You
said,
know, I mean, He is. Look, yes, him,
He said in the
Albert
first
Wesker,
game,
and Birkin created the
I
virus.
created
Yes,
the T virus.
yes,
I
three
created the
people did.
tyrant.
3 people did. Albert Wesker, Spencer, and Birkin.
Jaxel.
There you go. So it's all 3. I
Resident
know
Evil
this is
touched me
confusing.
inappropriately. No, but when I play these games, it's like all this information is not even in the game.
Yeah. So
They added this shit like way later. It's like WWE. They didn't know where to go, so they just start adding shit. Like all of a sudden, Kane and Undertaker aren't brothers anymore. Edge and Christian aren't brothers anymore. It's like, wait a minute, wait. You had this whole lore about Edge and Christian. And their grandmother and all this shit, like that was an angle. At
but
one
like
point.
this, yeah, I
Now
get
you're
it.
telling
I
me,
mean,
well, they're just friends. Really? When did they stop being brothers?
That's
We
what
should-
all these franchises do. They shoehorn stuff in, and it sucks.
yeah, it's 28 years old. But the thing is that this lore that we're talking about with Umbrella has been there since only like 4 or 5 years after the first game came out. It's not like this is unknown information. We should be really upset about the movies or the shows that are doing random
You know what
shit.
you guys should do? Just keep your money in their wallets and don't see it. This way they'll stop making this shit, and then they'll actually be like, we need to find a legit studio to make these fucking movies because everyone's dumb.
But I'm
We
a
need
fan.
people
I
to
need
see
to
these
see other
films.
movies. I need
Well, a
to see
lot of
all
people,
them.
the rumor up until this point was people thought they were doing an RE4 movie, which they're not. Now
They'll
it's
do
this
one, but
RE0
Leon won't be
movie.
in it.
No.
No Leon, no Chris, no one.
They'll probably put Claire in it, but not Leon.
Yeah, well, apparently this show is going to have evolved zombies that use machine guns and rocket launchers. So they're already going to start.
It's dead.
I'm out.
It's already dead.
What is this?
You
Land
lost
of the,
me.
What is this? Land of
They're
the
not
Dead?
zombies at that point.
Well, yeah, it's like an
They're just
RE4,
maniacs.
RE5. It's like an RE4, RE5 situation where they're parasites or they're like, they.
They're like
I wonder how they're
Ganados
going to
or
fill
whatever
that
the hell it
in.
is.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Lisa Spencer hired Wesker and Birkin to assassinate him and steal it. Spencer made Progner virus, and I had to play in a while. That wasn't in the first game, man. Come on.
Right, but by RE5, Perry, you remember those files in between the loading screens? That's what was shown. Like they showed all of this, the history of Resident Evil load screens in 5 because it's supposed to be a wrap-up game. That's why they showed you all those files to
Right,
tell you
but
this is the history.
In those files, they also quote the Umbrella Chronicles, which isn't canon.
Well, I don't really know. I don't really know what one specifically you're talking. I'd have to see it. You know what I mean?
They talk about the Talos Project and Chris and Jill going to fight the Talos Project, which is only in the Umbrella Chronicles on the Wii.
Yeah, no, I know that. I know that
So-
scenario happened.
So
But-
they're claiming that that's canon, but it's not really canon. Come on.
Well, it comes with the inconsistencies of having that many games. But yeah, I understand what you mean. It was a simplicity nature of it. It used to be simple, and now it's
What brand
like the
underwear
ad stuff.
was Billy buy? Hanes? Jordans?
Under Armour.
Fruit of the
Fruit
Loom.
of the Loom?
He seems like a Fruit of the Loom type
Yeah,
guy.
he seems like a Fruit of the Loom type of guy.
But yeah,
so he doesn't wear boxers? What kind of boxers does he wear?
I don't know.
Like,
Maybe
here
he
we go
just
with all this bullshit.
I think he's a briefs kind of guy. That's my opinion.
Anyway.
yeah. So let's just move on. I'm done talking about this.
Yeah, you're reading this movie, and I'm just like, what the hell is this movie about?
Yeah, I'm done. So let's just move on. Okay. Last thing about Capcom, Dead Rising is coming back in the RE engine. So
Ooh.
they are bringing Dead Rising back. The first game, they remastered it in 2016 with better frame rate.
And
Now
guess
it is
what?
getting
It's
remastered
not coming to
again.
Xbox, baby.
Is that
Wasn't-
true?
They purposely did not show what platforms at the end because they didn't
Well-
want people getting mad.
Well, let's not say that yet. We don't know. We don't
No,
want to
we
put
know.
anything out
We
there.
know.
Isn't
We got
three-
PS5s,
Dead Rising
we
is
know.
on everything, man.
But
It's
3
not
is
gonna get-
exclusive. Wasn't 3 exclusive?
3 is only
to
on Xbox.
Yes.
Right.
So they're going to remaster them and put them only on PlayStation. They know what's going on, Capcom, because they got all the backlash from the Marvel game.
Wasn't he in Marvel vs. Capcom, the lead guy in Dead Rising? What the
Yeah,
fuck
he
is his
was.
name?
And guess what? You can't fucking play as him anymore.
Yep, nope, that's it. Done.
Yeah.
What the hell? What the hell was his name?
Wario
Oh my
just
God.
actually put up at 9:33. Wario put up a couple more screenshots of it. It's gonna be so. Some people are confused on whether or not this is a like remake because it is in the RE engine. But I don't know. We didn't get a confirmation on the engine, so I don't know if this is in the RE engine or not. But it's apparently in some kind of like new fresh coat of paint because Frank West looks completely different, and he also has a new
That's
voice
what it is.
actor.
So it's got to be like a remaster
It's
or
a
a remake or
remake.
something.
Yeah, they're calling it the deluxe remaster. They're calling it
It's
they're
a
calling it
remaster.
DR. They're calling it DR. So Dead Rising
DDR.
Deluxe Remaster.
You know
Yeah,
why they did that?
I
So
almost thought it said that, but it
they
didn't.
did that so nobody could find out when it was rated and when it was rated.
Yeah, apparently it's coming out this year, but there's no date, so I don't know what's going on with that.
Only on PlayStation, baby. No Xbox. Get used to it.
Yep.
I mean, not a lot of people remember, but the first Dead Rising was on 360.
Oh,
Yeah,
At first.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was fucking hot on 360, but nobody
Yep.
remembers that either.
August 2006 is when Dead Rising 1 came out. It's crazy. Almost literally, it'll be
shit.
20 years in 2 years.
That's crazy.
When
Which
did we
is
get
wild.
the collection? Only on PS5, Anthony.
Well, at this point, they might just remaster all of them, which they should. I think they should do 1 and 2.
On PS5 and Switch. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Richard, it's Ada Wong and Billy together on the train. No Rebecca.
Yep.
Damn.
But yeah, so as far as Capcom news, that's about it. But yeah, the same day they dropped this RE on PC, they also were like, "Oh, here's a trailer," and yeah, people were immediately like, "Oh, why does Frank West sound different?" and all this stuff. It's because they don't go they go non-union with these actors now. So if the guy who
You
played
know what,
Frank,
Anthony? Some of these guys dropped dead too. I mean, they're like fucking.
oh no,
40
he's
when
still
they were
around.
debut.
But believe
Really?
me, they just Capcom doesn't care. They go
like
non-union
Rare.
and they're
That's so
saving money.
stupid.
Nintendo
Yeah.
needs to get Rare back from Microsoft
Rare
and
save
make
some
Donkey
money.
Kong Country Returns too. It's like, guy, half the people that worked there 30 years ago they're not even alive anymore.
yeah. And I
And
think Frank
a lot
West.
of them started Team 17 and they went on to do other projects. Shit.
It's gonna be funny when they remake Blasto and they're like, "Why'd they get a different voice actor?" Because no one was alive for that. Like,
Yep.
Phil Hartman was way gone.
yeah, but no,
Yeah.
but the kids born in 2005 don't know that.
I don't know that. Just kidding.
I yeah, I think let's see here, what's his name? Rob
Van Dam.
Ridgie or Riggle? I
Rob
think it's his
Riggle,
name.
that guy?
Rob Riggle plays Frank West.
What was he in?
Oh, fuck. That guy?
Who is that guy? I don't even know that.
Dude, when you see him, you'll be like,
I'm
that
looking it
fucking
up.
guy? That idiot?
How you spell his last name, Anthony?
Riggle.
Oh, this stupid guy?
Yeah.
He's like in all the stupid comedy things.
Oh yeah, I know this. Oh, is he in like every Adam Sandler movie?
Yeah,
Something
good
like
luck,
that.
Anthony.
Oh, what? Ew.
I mean, good luck. This is the guy who has played him. He's not the one who
Oh,
is
okay.
playing him. He's played Frank West since 2006.
Oh.
Who's the
This
new
isn't-
guy then?
We don't know who the new guy is. I'm just trying to see if he's done anything
So why
since.
can't they just get that guy? Why can't they just get him back?
No, that's
why?
Because if he's union, if he's an actor, he's definitely union. Capcom does not go with they don't go with union anymore. They go
Well,
non-union.
you shouldn't buy their
Oh.
games then because it's kind of fucked up, dude.
Those cheap fucknuts. What the hell?
They've been doing this since Resident Evil 2. That's why Allison Court didn't come back. That's why Paul Haddad didn't come back. We know this. This isn't
She
surprising.
didn't come back because she was busy doing X-Men.
Hell no. She literally was like, she tweeted and was like, they don't go with union actors anymore. I'm a union
Well, then she
actor.
needs to go get
Sorry.
a new job because
That's like if they remaster Uncharted
time
and
is
they
up.
don't bring back Nolan North. Like, what the fuck? That's so stupid.
Rob Van Winkle. There you go. What's
Rip
21 show? With the Corn Hub reference. What are you talking about?
Wow, I didn't know he voiced the original Frank West. I actually didn't know that. That's crazy. No idea. I know that guy.
Hold on, I gotta flip off Frank West.
What the fuck?
What?
Yes, to what? What do you
Flip
have to do?
off Frank West.
The Wawa iced tea just hit him all of a sudden. He had to go.
The shit.
Ugh.
I played the Dead Rising 2 more than I played 1,
No,
actually.
no. The only Dead Rising 2 is only good because of Slicicles.
Yeah. Was that guy Chuck? Is that who you play as? The main guy, Chuck, or something like that?
Yeah, it's so dumb. They made a blonde Frank West, and it didn't work out. They had to put Frank West back in the game, and then they had to fucking make a Dead Rising 2 with Frank West.
Haven't played that game.
It's like, why did you even take him out? You should have just left him in the game to begin with.
I was so excited for 4, and then I got it. And I was like, oh, oops.
4 is good if you just want to mess around, but it's
Yeah.
a serious
It's
game
3.
like the other ones.
Is 3 good?
It's alright. So it's only on Xbox.
You know, back
For
then
now.
I really liked it because there was nothing to play. It was a launch title, and I played that like online and stuff. But now I don't know. I haven't gone back and played it. And even the PC version is locked at 30. You got to edit the thing to get it to be at 60, which is stupid. Because we know it could run at 60 on everything.
Lazy devs.
Yeah, that's what it is.
One of these Xbox guys, Yobi, he was telling me in Axel's chat. He's like, "Oh, saying they're lazy is saying Capcom devs are lazy is disrespectful." It's like, bro,
What?
What?
They're disrespectful to our money that we pay these.
exactly.
that's what I wrote in the chat. It goes, "Sorry, you feel that way." No, go fuck yourself. How about that? Go feel.
I
Your
do
tits,
feel
you
that
fucking
way.
asshole. Legendary Yobi, go feel your fucking fat ass titties and fucking eat some KFC.
We're the ones paying for it. Like,
Yeah. Like, we have a right to be fucking pissed. We have a
Yeah.
right to tell them to go fuck
The only
themselves.
breast he
There.
feels besides his own is in a bucket of KFC.
Do you think that they're good? Do you think that their feelings are hurt when we tell fucking those devs to go fuck themselves? Like, who cares?
they don't care. They already got the money.
They already
Yeah,
got the
they're
money. Who cares?
They
don't
get
care
paid no
about
matter
us.
how
Nothing to
shitty.
do with it.
No matter how shitty
Bro,
the game
I
is.
feel
they
bad
get
for the
paid.
devs when they actually work their asses off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not freaking eat
Oh,
Chinese.
you made a
food
great
on top of
game.
road.
You guys deserve it. You deserve the purchase.
You
Not
can
running
feel
around
bad
with
for
a
the
stick.
Halo
Man,
2
I don't want to
devs.
hear it. Oh, it's disrespectful. Who the fuck are these guys? Disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
Does
They're
he like
fucking
know them?
people that make games. Who cares?
Does
Yeah,
he like
they
know
don't-
them personally?
And
or
by the
something
way,
like
they
that?
make broken games and shit. Oh, the company makes them make them broken. Yeah, okay, whatever. They're
He
all
acts like
guilty.
they're heroes that demand respect. Like, hey, don't talk about them
They're
like
all
that.
guilty. Even if the company tells them to do that, get yourself together and try to make the game as good as possible.
Yeah.
Bro, when you watch sports and the team fucking loses like the playoffs, the coach doesn't go, well, no big deal. No, the coach is like, fuck, we lost. I might get fired, and like 5 of these guys might get fired.
And the team
Yeah,
loses
exactly.
money and stuff. It's like a
The
whole
team
thing.
is going to play hard enough so that they don't get fired and they don't get fucked up. Xbox guys, they could stick their games up their ass. Oh, they don't have games to stick up their ass, right?
No, apparently not.
No, everything's on
Digital,
Game Pass.
Content up your butt.
Us Xbox guys, we don't buy games. We don't buy physical games because we have Game Pass.
Well, that's not true. They buy games.
Game Pass.
They got to preserve them.
But I have to kiss the
Right.
dev's ass? Fuck this shit. I don't have to kiss anybody's ass.
I'm not doing that.
Until they start making good games. That's when I'll be like, yeah, cool, great. Like they used to.
What is happening?
I think he
I
thinks
was-
he's at church right now.
No, I was praising my physical games, my physical Xbox games.
Listen, if the devs make good games that aren't broken and stuff, great. I'll praise them. But tell me, oh, it could disrespect it. Fuck the devs. Until they make good games, I don't want to hear it.
I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Disrespectful. What? I can't be a consumer? I got ripped off by a lot of these companies. That's why I'm pissed. Gotta have respect, Frank.
Yeah, respect.
I respect fucking EA for Jedi Survivor. When you bought me that game and it was fucking broken at full price, you bought me that stupid game. I never went back to it. And guess what? Now it's fucking
Neither.
like a $5 game or whatever.
They don't respect our time with
But
the
they fixed it. Don't worry, Frank. They fixed it later on. I guess Redfall respected your money, right? Phil Spencer played the fucking game before release for 20 minutes because he thought it was a piece of shit game. And now
He
they're
let it come
refunding
out.
people that bought the $100 edition. It only took them over a year to do it, right?
They don't respect your money. They don't respect your
They don't
time.
respect anybody. They're all Full of shit.
Yep.
I got you, WK. Don't worry about it.
This guy Anthony went to the bathroom, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
I told you that
Very,
Wawa
How
iced
long is
tea
it
hit
gonna
him.
be?
Stevie Mac asked for the Discord if we have a Discord.
Yeah, we have one, but just behave in there. I know he's gonna behave, but I just gotta tell him.
It's the YouTube one, right?
Yeah.
The one with the donut guy. Should I send him the link?
Don't put it in the chat.
Yeah. Let's see, what do you? How can I send him the link?
You got to get his email.
Yeah. Or his Discord.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know.
What a crazy thing.
Stevie
crazy
Mac,
night.
What's your
Maybe
Discord?
he got mad
So
since we
send-
were
so I
crapping
send
on
it to
Resident Evil, and he's crying right now.
He had to go scream into his pillow for like 15 minutes and then come back.
No, it wasn't me attacking him or anything. It's just
No, you're just like, this movie is
I'm amping
stupid.
it up because we didn't in the original games. You didn't hear anything about those characters.
No.
But like now the movies are coming out, we're supposed to know all these like side stories from the original games.
Yeah, it's like you can't keep up on all that.
Just stick to the material, the original material. People know that stuff.
It's like Star Wars where they explained it in the book and then they're like, "Oh, you should have known." It's like, I didn't read the novel. I saw the movies.
No, it's called YouTube
Wrong
chat.
place at the wrong time. There you
Stevie
go.
Mac.
I'll search for it if it's just the game complainer's name. That's not what it is, but
No.
It's called YouTube chat. Stevie Mac.
Remember this guy?
which he's gonna find like 85 of them. What is that?
Gil
Plus
Grunt.
GZ23. What the
Oh,
heck?
okay, I see him now.
Remember Gil Grunt? I just had him over here.
What is that, Stevie Mac?
Stevie Mac attack.
Mac and cheese attack. Sounds like the storm is quieting down, but the radar
Yeah.
says it's coming back. So
Oh, great. Hope
It's like
another
Jaws
Transformers
coming
comes
out.
well.
Hey, speaking of Jaws, Axel doesn't like Jaws.
what do you
Does he
mean?
not like Jaws?
He says a piece of crap game.
Wait, did he get his VR?
I agree. No,
He got his VR.
I want to talk about the VR. It's so good.
Frank
I
and
wanna-
Axel both got VRs from me.
I can't believe I waited so long. I'm glad I did because the games are really cheap, but I can't believe.
I would buy a VR, but I have an Oculus Quest 2, so
Well, guess what? Now you can't play the game with us online.
I'm sorry.
I tried out Minecraft, which is crazy in VR. I tried out that Rush of Blood Until Dawn game. That's pretty nuts. There's like a whole bunch of cool stuff you could
I
get
love
for
that
it.
game.
What else? Oh, Doom 3. I was playing Doom 3 in it. It's like, it's nuts, man.
You know, I bought that game and I never launched it.
I just got it for like $3 because I ended up hooking it. I was gonna hook it up to the PS4, but I hooked it up to the PS5 because it like runs better apparently. And the games were like super cheap, like $3, and like I think Doom VFR was like $4. So I grabbed them.
Why
Did
don't
you play the?
Why don't
what?
you just put them on your jailbroken console?
Well, because I figured if we ever want to play Star Trek and stuff,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I ordered a physical copy of Star Trek. I got it for like $7. Like they're so cheap, the games, that it's not even a problem. I spent like 10 or $15, and also too, I had a lot of games from Plus. Like I had Astrobot from Plus. I had I don't know, some other ones. I think the Until Dawn game was like a game with Plus. But have you ever played the Batman game?
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, I didn't get it, but it's $5.
I can't get out of the Batcave.
Really? You're just stuck in the Batcave?
Yeah, because it's like grab this, grab that. The guy's grabbing his dick in the Batcave. I can't beat the level.
Some games I'm gonna put on the hacked system because like Borderlands is $50 and it's not physical, so I'm just gonna put on the hack system and play it that way.
Sorry, I can't type, says Axel. I'm driving. There you go.
Oh, okay.
He's driving with the VR on.
That's right.
He's gonna die then.
No, they got the VR1 headset for the PS4, Jeff M.
The VR2 is ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
So
I gotta play more of my VR headset.
No, you don't.
I never had any VR before, so I'm like experiencing all this stuff now.
Yeah, my dad played golf. That was the first game he played on the VR. Me and my dad were golfing. It's a great time.
I gotta try Skyrim in VR. That's something I'll put on the hack system too. See how that is.
It's Skyrim VR. Try Arkham Knight's pretty good. It says RWK.
There he is.
Arkham Knight.
Sorry about that, guys.
Anthony is back.
I didn't mean to go Rey Mysterio on you.
Who was that jumping out the sky? R-E-Y.
Oh, all right. What were we talking about?
Nothing.
Nothing
Oh, okay.
really.
We were just bullshitting.
They got the PlayStation VR, these guys. For the VR
Oh, nice.
1.
How's Axel been liking it?
He's
You
driving.
can't
right
tell
now.
us.
The VR, yes, it can run on PS5, but you need to buy the adapter. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You can buy an adapter on Amazon for $10, or Sony used to give you a free adapter if you called them. That's if you're in the United States. If you are in the UK, they gave it to you in the box with the PS5.
I ordered it from Amazon. It came like overnight. So if you need it, it's not a big deal.
I have one. They sent it to me for free. And that's how I got Anthony's. I had to call up with he called up with the serial numbers.
Yeah. Yep.
Serial numbers. Yeah,
It's kind of messed
what
up they don't
dick?
give it to us.
You need to call them, and you need the serial number of your console and the headset to get this free adapter. That's $10. You have to prove to them that you have both. You can't just say, hey, I have the headset. They're like, nope, we need the serial number for the console.
They're also scumbags for not letting you use the new camera with the VR. You have to have the old camera, and you have to get the That's what you need the adapter for, because the PS4 camera has to hook up to your PS5.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, you had to pick up the VR1 if you want to play those games, because only a couple of them have updates that you have to pay for.
Yeah.
The VR2. By the way, the VR2, that's in the news. Sony has cut the funding for the VR2, so that it's a dead item right now.
So,
That's going to be cheap coming up.
I think
Look
the
out for
fire
that.
sale will begin this summer. So
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. So this is also kind of breaking, but it's nothing too crazy. So don't get excited. But yes, what Arthur just said is true. So Capcom 30 minutes ago, while we were live, there's going to be a showcase on July 1st, but it's not new Resident Evil. The only Resident Evil that's being shown is Resident Evil 7 on iPhone, iPad, and Mac.
good.
So they say the first detail on Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, so we'll get news on that. The Path of the Goddess game they're showing, and a look at Resident Evil 7.
That sounds
And
terrible.
then it says, note, this event will not include news or updates for other titles. So they're pretty much telling you there's not going to be any Resident Evil
but
9
you know what,
or...
Anthony? Now your chat room tomorrow is going to be like, oh, do you think they're going to show it anyway to showcase? Like, oh my god.
No, it's,
They're going to show it anyway.
well,
Anthony,
that's-
I don't know
that's-
how you do this sometimes, man. If it was me, I'd
Yeah.
be like, I'd shut down
God.
for like a month.
well, I have to be patient, and I have to realize that I wouldn't be around if it wasn't for fans watching me. So I just have to be a little patient sometimes. That's what it comes to. So,
It's like working in a mental hospital.
I mean, look, my fans aren't that bad. I'm not going to discredit them like that.
Hey,
Like,
you don't
holy
have to
shit.
say anything, man. I see what's
Yeah, but
going
you're
on the
in
chat.
those chats, so like you're saying it, and then you come on the show, and people are like, "Oh, this guy hates us. Why is he here?" You know what I mean? I don't
You're
want
the
that to be the case.
administrator of the mental ward.
Yeah, it's like I'm just here to just have a good time and talk
Because
games. Like,
here's the
yes, there's
thing.
crazy people, but it's not all
You
of
tell
my
these
chat.
guys something, and they act like you never said it. 5 minutes after you said it.
It depends on who it is. Most people are, if they're regulars, they listen to me. They're not like they're ignorant.
Well,
you know
those
what
are
I mean?
the good guys then. The people that actually listen, because
98.9 is probably fine. It's the other people that don't really follow my stuff that say random stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to make it seem like we hate them. Like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, so Capcom is doing that on July 1st. I'll probably stream it just to see
So-
Dead Rising. So
So side note, I found a VR1 headset on Facebook Marketplace for $45.
yeah, I couldn't
Is
get
that
rid of
good?
him for 40.
Is that good?
Tell the guy 30.
Be a lowball him, I would.
He'll
yeah,
take
Arthur, if you go to Capcom's official thing, they have what they're putting on there.
it. You know
so.
what's funny though, Anthony? I think yesterday or this morning it came out that the the Apple versions of Resident Evil sold horribly.
Right.
They did. Oh, so same
So
with
now they're
Even
having a
RE4.
showcase about it next week.
Yeah, like they must just be grasping for something. So like, RE7's coming to Mac, but it's like, I understand Dead Rising. That I understand because that's like, we want to show you that. But and then the other Goddess game that they showed at the one event that we saw. But yeah, it seems kind of lame that they're like, oh, the last thing's RE7 on Mac. It's like, if they're not selling well, then why are we continuing to? I mean, I understand why. I'm not saying people don't deserve to play them on Mac, but
They don't want to play them.
apparently they don't. Yeah, apparently they don't. I
They
thought
said
RE4 would have sold well, though.
all those
It runs
iPhone.
good. It runs like the base PS4 on the M1 iPad.
Yeah, like I'm surprised. I mean, look,
RE7
RE4
runs good. I mean, RE8 runs good on there.
Yeah,
Village.
so I guess they're just like, let's just do 7 to have it.
All those
But-
AAA iPhone games sold abysmally, though. I saw the numbers before. It's like
Oh,
in the
Frank,
thousands.
didn't you hear from the Sony guys that Apple's buying Sony PlayStation?
yeah, because they really need to make that investment to sell no games.
Yeah, exactly.
They said I think they put Assassin's Creed on there. It sold like 3,000 total. Like there's nothing. Like it's dead.
God. But yeah, so that also
People aren't trying to play
That should
AAA
tell
games
Phil
on their
Spencer
phone.
something, right? You wanted to reach
Absolutely.
3 billion gamers on the phones? Bro,
Candy
Apple,
Crush will, but
Apple
not.
is the
no,
most...
yeah,
They have the most phones out there, and they can't get these games sold.
Nope. No one's sitting down to play a AAA game on their phone.
No,
like no
I
one's
think-
doing that.
look, it's a nice like if you want to play RE4 anywhere, like it's a nice option, right? For example,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like just to have it, like if you're away on a trip or something, okay. But like yeah, like the majority of people are either going to build a PC or they're already on a console of their choice. So even if they are Apple dedicated, which is stupid. So, but
It's
no
not
offense to
enough.
iPhone
A
users.
lot of Apple people, they're like, oh, yeah, you don't get viruses. Oh, no, but all your nudes get leaked on the internet.
Yeah.
I
mean,
have a
you know,
virus and wipe the thing.
No
and then
viruses on
nudes
Apple,
the
but
internet.
they'll leak your cloud photos, no problem.
Yeah, they're all about privacy, Anthony. Don't you know that?
Yeah, they're about privacy, but your stuff's compromised.
They're about
Uh,
private something.
We will not help the police get in the phones. Oh, but look, all your naked photos got put on the internet. Privacy at Apple.
Right. Yo, Cam. I don't know if you said what's up. to him,
MMA,
but-
what's up?
What's up, Cam?
Is your eyes? What's up, man? He says I own a Mac and for my music production machine. I've never play a AAA title.
There you
Yeah,
go.
like
He's
that's
telling
what
you
I'm
right
saying.
there.
it's like, dude, that's the thing. If people
What's up,
like,
man?
Apple for the editing stuff and the programs, that's cool. A lot of people use the GarageBand, right? Isn't that the recording studio thing? So that's cool. But yeah, I don't see
Venge, what's
people
up?
playing that. What's up, Venge?
Well, you
Um,
could just build a Hackintosh.
A Hackintosh, yes.
That fucking
Yep.
guy is so stupid.
I remember when I was told about that like years ago because of the the Gigabyte motherboard that I have now, and then I remember like Perry's like, yeah, you can do a Hackintosh, but nobody does that.
Well, here's the thing.
I mean, people do it,
You
but
could
You can
do
run
it,
Leopard OS.
but there's certain drivers that you have to download that work with iOS or iOS, whatever the hell you want to call it. But then some of those drivers need to be modified, and you could literally be sitting there for like 10 hours just modifying like the audio drivers for it.
that's just tedious, Like,
Yeah, and then it might not boot if you go to turn it on the next day and stuff like that. And then you got to troubleshoot. It's like, just buy the fucking Mac. Just pay the damn
Yeah.
money. I mean, you're paying for the software with Mac. You're not paying
Yeah.
for the hardware. Because the
Exactly.
hardware is like the low end of PC hardware.
yeah,
Where on PC, you pay for the same price that you pay for a Mac. You're getting an actual fucking computer.
something that lasts like a long
The
time.
hardware
yeah.
is like through the roof. You're getting robbed on the Apple. You're paying for the software on Apple. That's all it is. But, the ecosystem. Yeah, it's the software. You're paying a computer that costs $500. You're paying $1,500 for
Shit.
because of the OS. Oh, you got the case.
Nice.
I decided to go
Yeah.
with the black with the clear side, and then the 2 disk drives.
Now the question is, did James Marcus make that case, or did fucking Spencer make that?
So I think James Marcus didn't make it to the assembly line, and so Wesker took it over, and then Birkin finished it
No.
off. So that's how The lore never ends. But yes, this is the pure base.
That's
600
right. The
case.
Lord never ends. Thank you for
Yeah.
saying that on the air.
The lore.
Oh, okay.
Lore. Lore. I did not.
Dreadpool,
Talking
what's
about
up,
Resident
man?
Evil.
What's wrong with Fred?
Oh my god, he looks melted.
He's like
What
a demon.
What?
He looks like a demon.
That's scary, dude. Turn your camera off. That's scary. You literally look warped.
I'm scared of him right now.
Uh-oh, crap. Uh-oh.
Bro, it looks like that cardboard cutout's like taking his dick out. Like
It's really bad.
What
horrible.
the fuck? Fred is being warped into a cardboard cutout.
Can we play the Sarah McLaughlin music for the devs and collect donations for the devs?
Yes.
Oh man.
Do we have video of the devs in the little cages shaking very slowly?
You know what the
Yeah.
funniest part is? We always talk about the devs riding around on the scooters. I saw the old like Cliffy B video of him in the studio, and he's riding a scooter. I'm like, has this always been a thing? Like they just have scooters around?
No, he's being crunched, Anthony. Come on.
Even back in 2006, he was like, "Oh man, I gotta
He
get
was
the
riding
scooter."
around in a Corvette.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I've
he's
heard
being
that.
crunched, Anthony. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll give Cliffy B one thing. He got the game made, though.
yeah. They even said there is a
fucking game
section
didn't
in
come
that
out broken.
video. Yeah, that video I sent. They even said like, the guy who does Diablo. He's like, "All right, guys, we're going to be entering, crunch. You could choose to come in 2 hours earlier or 2 hours later."
Oh,
And
yeah.
this is
Wow.
what
He
we're
was
doing.
being abused, huh? He was
Right.
given the option to come in.
Yeah, he was just like, but they even said it like, "Yo, we got to get this E3 thing like ready to go because we got to have something presentable for E3." Because they were coming at Sony. I don't know if you saw that documentary little thing,
I
but they
saw
even
it.
said they're like Sony. They're like, we're trying to show you real footage. Sony has that Killzone like doctored up footage like for the PS3. They're like, we're actually trying to show
Final
you.
Fantasy 7 and 8, they showed you the cutscenes
Yeah,
and made people think that was the game. And then you see the game, it's a little piece of shit guy. Polygons all over the place.
yeah, and even back then with PS3,
Sony
like
always lied about
Killzone.
their graphics back in the day.
Yeah.
But nobody calls them out on it because they're all stupid.
Yeah, and it was just funny to hear because like even in that interview, he didn't want to say he's like there's other companies that they show their games and it's just a pre-made thing. He's like we're trying to show you actual in-game gameplay of Gears of War, and he got on stage and he did it. You know what I mean? He had to pretty much play it and rehearse it a bunch of times. It's just cool when you see those parts of history where you're just like wow, like it seems like such a lifetime ago, but it really wasn't that long ago. Well, it's almost 20 years. But yeah, I just I've definitely been on a Gears of War kick lately. Just kind of going back, playing the games, and just enjoying them. I think the Ultimate so they actually updated the Ultimate servers.
Well, it's got
because I guess
60
they weren't
frames. They
working.
updated the game and everything.
Yeah,
on,
but like
console.
so they've updated the first, obviously 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, they have HDR, or
I'll
the
switch
second one has
gears right now.
HDR. So there's the third one. But the Gears of War Ultimate Edition that came out in 2016, 15, 17. I don't know when that came out. 15, I think.
15 or 16.
Those servers were dead. Like I was trying to go on them completely dead, and I think now they
Interest
fixed
went
something.
up 3,000% since the E3.
Yeah.
trailer.
So literally, I'm happy that they are like kind of going back and making sure they're at least playable because people are getting excited again, and it's cool. So there's still
Hell
people
yeah.
playing one. I didn't find anybody playing Gears 2, but I think you could find some matches. Nobody was playing Gears 3 when I went on, but I was just trying to see like who was on, like who's still playing these titles. And people are, and Gears 1, the OG Gears 1 seems to be the most populated. As far as like when I look for a match, or if I host the game, I might have to wait 10 minutes, but like people will join. Like people are looking for games to play for the OG Gears. So I just think that's awesome. So that's something I've been playing like from time to time after, E-Day, because I'm excited, man. I cannot
The
wait.
remastered one's really good. I love that one.
He's just talking
Yeah.
about it. Where have you been?
Well, he's been in and out this
I've been lagging
throughout this Gears of War
assholes,
conversation.
man.
He
He
was talking
melted
about
and
the
then
source code and everything, and then you come in. Hey, that Gears Remastered game is pretty good.
I've been lagging my ass. First, I was melting, and
You have to go
apparently, and then I
back,
came back.
Fred, on this stream and look at what you look like when it was frozen. It literally looked like you
I
were
didn't
like
know what was happening.
it
was
looked
like a
like you were
melted worm.
shifting. It looks like you're a shapeshifter, like you were like
I
mid
literally
shift.
was like
Like
watching, and then you were talking about. I'm like, wait, what? What the fuck is happening?
yeah.
And then I just realized, oh, my Wi-Fi went out again. Lovely.
Oh,
Um,
Gears is so
Fuck
good.
Spectrum.
This
yeah,
is-
it's
The game
one of my
that you see
favorite
on the
games of
screen
all
right
time.
now is Gears. Bro, this is a man's game. This is why you buy the Xbox, okay?
Yeah, I
Hell yeah.
PlayStation can't even get Killzone right, and these motherfuckers got it good on Xbox.
like even if you don't play the Ultimate Edition, and you play the original, it still holds up.
Yes,
Like,
it's a great game.
It still looks amazing. And it's just, especially with 60 frames. Obviously, like when you play on 360, I mean, back then we didn't know.
Besides
we
the
were just
frame
playing
rate,
what it
man, the
was.
Xbox 360 holds up.
Yeah,
I was just playing it when
That
I got
machine
this
is-
all set up.
19 years old, and it's still fucking hold. Some of the games look better on that thing than they do today.
yeah.
It's crazy.
And
Hold
the
on.
AI is still really aggressive in that game. Like AI nowadays looks weak compared to what Gears that like those locusts will flank you, they'll come up next to you. Like they're really smart in that game. And I think that was the goal, was to like, all right, let's have this cover, but like there's always a challenge, and that's just it's very fulfilling when you get through a room of like just massive fighting, you know. And yeah, it's just still holds up, man. It's incredible. So yeah, talk about timeless games, man. Yeah, Gears of War is one of them. Like if people say, "Oh yeah, you like Resident Evil," yeah, but man, like Gears is like literally on my probably top 5 of all time, just because of what
You also
it
like games.
encapsulates. You know what I mean? Like it reminds me of a better time in gaming and a better time online, and you know, you meet lifelong friends on that shit. You know what I mean? So I think just that whole era is just something that we'll never get back, but we can get a new Gears game that is like kick ass again, and it will bring back some of the people that might have been gone for a little while. I'm excited, man. So yeah, I'm hoping that we see some kind of, you know,
Well,
update
Rob
by-
Riggle play the voice of Dom and piss everybody off.
No.
Right. Yeah, I know. I really hope that they. I mean, I think it's confirmed that is John DiMaggio coming back. I think that's confirmed, right?
Baseball player.
It's
No, that's
Joe
DiMaggio.
DiMaggio.
Joe DiMaggio. John DiMaggio's Marcus and Bender and Jake the dog and all that.
In front of OG Bioshocks is mental. How good it still looks today. No wonder why it blew me away 17. Yeah.
Oh
man,
yeah,
crazy.
that was great. I remember renting that, and I was like, "Holy crap! This is like some of those parts are scary in that game." Because it was like, you know, you would be like walking, and it's completely like it's a very isolating feeling because you know you're underwater basically, and it's just I don't know, like that game early on had those horror vibes, and then BioShock 2 I still liked, but it was like you were playing as the Big Daddy as they called him, right? So it seemed like you were more like overpowered in that game, and it wasn't as scary. Where one was like you were just like, you know, a person, so you were like dealing with. So like I don't know, I liked both, but one is like one of my favorites. I never played BioShock Infinite, but everyone's
Yeah.
like, you have to play it.
A lot of people didn't like the second one because you weren't as powerful as the Big Daddy as in the first one. But it's like it's the prototype. He was like the first Big Daddy. Like you're not gonna
Right,
be that,
right.
like that strong and that powerful. He was
Yeah,
the first
like you
one.
got upgrades as you went along, so it
Yeah,
got more
exactly.
like
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But yeah, I think I never played Infinite, and I know that
Infinite's
was like a
great.
different. Yeah, that was. I'm long overdue for that one because I just never played it. And you know, I think I have it on PC even, but I never.
They also have that like
downloaded
whole
it.
collection or something like that. I think like for like Xbox and like,
Yeah.
for the
Yeah, they
BioShock
put all
ones.
them
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a crazy.
Mr. Bubbles.
Yeah, like
that's
it.
the Big Daddy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a great era in gaming, man. And that was 2007 BioShock. So yeah, literally like from 2005 onward, we just kept getting hit after hit, like just constant.
You know what's fucked up about
Memorable
the
games.
360 days? Games were coming out and they were so good. We were like, man, if they look this good now, imagine how they're gonna look good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There was so much hope back then.
Right.
Dude, we got fucked big time.
We're not as jaded as we are now.
Actually, what is it? Gears 1 through 3 are amazing. Will always be amongst my top favorite franchises. Nice.
Yeah, me too. I think it's
Definitely.
right there with Resident Evil for me.
I actually
Yeah.
like Minerva's Den DLC for 2. More than 2.
I don't know if I played that DLC actually.
Well,
It's
now you
probably all
can.
in the collection, but yeah, now it's on everything.
Probably run it at like 5,000 frames on your new computer.
Yeah, man. I'm excited.
You have to replay through all the Bioshocks.
Yeah, I heard that too, Mental, that Infinite was a different vibe, but a lot of people praised that. So I definitely got, if I played 1 and 2, I got to play that one.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So I will check that out eventually and let you guys know how it is. Because, yeah, that's been one, like, I've been seeing it on my shelf, and I'm like, I got to get back to, play through Bioshock 1 again, because it's literally been, like, over 10 years, maybe, since I've even played it.
Play it for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Isn't it like $7 or something like that? Like the collection?
Yeah, it
You can
drops.
probably
It's
get it
always...
for like a quarter.
Yeah, you can probably get it for $1 on PC in that collection.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's always on sale, so it's pretty consistent with sale prices. But yeah, man, just a great era. Oh,
How much did that set you back? Like $1 million?
$75. That's what it's saying.
Holy
This
crap!
1 terabyte. 75 used to. $69.99 used to get you a 2 terabyte. But
Yeah,
you know the 1 terabyte Samsung is $144.99 now.
that's
crazy.
ridiculous.
It used to be
They were,
$59.99.
yeah.
That's 3 times the price.
Wow. I hope it comes down because this is crazy. I'm out of hard drives.
This went up to 79. I ordered it at 74.
Wow.
I want to put it in this Halo 4 360 over here.
Yeah.
And
I used all
that's
mine
gonna
up,
go
that's it.
downstairs. The Halo 4 one's gonna go downstairs because it's got the 2 remotes. So
Nice. Let's hope it drops because I'm gonna stock up when the prices come down.
yeah, when I come down, we gotta grab a bunch.
Yeah, I had them in the rears because they were so
For
cheap.
consoles.
I always had them on hand just in case, but now forget it.
I just picked up the 3. The heart's on here because of the. I can actually
You-
disable.
you
the
can
heart on
you can
here.
disable it live. Yeah, just
know,
click
I don't
edit.
see it on
There you
mine.
go. Done.
Yeah.
Over. There it is. It's disabled when we stream from the actual stream key, but because we made the event tonight, it put it back
As
in.
a backup. Yeah.
How do you take it? You gotta show me how to take it out for my streams
Picked
now.
up for the 360 disc version last week. Nice.
Nice.
You heard it from first. Anthony said Bioshock is better than Resident Evil.
I don't know about that.
Easy sailor. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you're gonna tell him that? Bro, he could pick you up and fucking long dart you down the block.
Yeah,
that's
keep
fair.
saying Anthony. Keep saying that.
He'd
Probably
win the
take heat
Olympic
off me.
fucking trials just throwing you down the street.
You'll take the heat off me. So keep going.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
He's the world's
Oh
strongest
no, it's
beard.
just gonna add to the list. What are you talking about, Fred?
Pretty famous Troy Baker in
I'm gonna
Bioshock
kick
3.
the shit out of
Yeah,
you.
that was when Troy Baker was. That was just before Last of Us. He did Infinite. He played the character in Infinite, and then he played Joel in Last of Us, and then he just
Wow.
became, a star.
Jeff M, I don't think it's so much the sales. It's just the prices in general need to come down.
Yeah, because we used to get them not on sale for
The
nothing.
4
lot cheaper.
terabyte I got in the closet. I never opened the Samsung 4 terabyte. I paid $169 for it.
Wow.
You know that hard drive now is over $400 on Amazon.
Yeah, it has to be. Everything's just insane.
Like it's
Yeah.
crazy. The SSD prices just flew all the way up.
Yeah. If you
We
guys
were
they-
putting
need
SSDs
they-
in everything.
In December, they said the prices will go up on SSDs. Like they warned everybody because they were short on making chips over there. And in January through February, they went up a little bit by like $20 a piece. And then they came down a little bit at the end of February. Once March hit, they went up fucking 3 times the price.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened, but even regular hard drives, they shot all the way up.
It sucks.
Yeah, if you guys
18
need anything-
terabyte hard drive used to be $169. Now an
I'll be
18
around
terabyte
Best
hard
Buy.
drive is like $300.
Mhm.
I'll be around Best Buy tomorrow if you guys need anything. I can pick it up. If you guys need anything, or if you guys order anything. I'll be around.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
Around
we'll
Best
we'll
Buy every
see.
day.
You never know with Prime Day though. You might get some good deals.
Yeah,
you know,
but it'll be
but-
like $10 off of these.
I
The same
unfortunately,
prices.
yeah, it's going to be other stuff that will probably be a big drop. But you know, I do always check to see
USB
because sometimes
cables.
sometimes they have like movies and stuff on sale. That's what I'll grab around Prime Day.
Need a Fire Stick.
Walmart is apparently doing their own version of Prime Day on July 8th.
Yeah,
Yeah, they got to
all
compete.
are. They're all gonna do it.
They got to compete.
Oh,
Best-
by the way,
Best Buy is going to run deals too.
the Steam summer sale starts tomorrow too. So for all you PC guys,
That's okay.
hey, you never know.
Yeah, I was
We'll
going to
buy
say.
more stuff on PC now,
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. See what you got. You know.
but usually we do better with CD keys anyway. So
Maybe I'll
Should I
put
buy a
gears on
bu-
my Legion Go tonight.
Nice.
yeah, that's a good idea.
I might do that.
RWK, you don't have to buy it on the Xbox store.
No, it's
Like the
ported
360
to,
store. It's on current.
Yeah, don't buy
Xbox.
that.
There's no need to buy
What's he
the
buying?
360. He wants to know if he
BioShock?
has to get the BioShock edition on 360. The 1 and
No.
2 are already over on a collection.
They're
Yeah, you don't
on
have to get
Xbox
that.
One.
There's a whole collection for them. It's like not. It's cheap as shit.
Yeah.
That's
But,
because they cut back production on the NAND because overproduced, which drove the low price. Right. Okay. You're talking about during lockdown. They were overproduced. Now they're violating competition law by wow.
Wow.
Yeah, man, that sucks.
Well, there you
because
go.
I need hard drives for these consoles, and I can't get them because I just can't afford them.
Yeah, I'm getting
money.
screwed on my PC too. So I'm going
Yeah.
to be
Yeah,
burning
you
a
got
hole in my
fucked
fucking
because
pocket.
you had
Yeah.
that list with the old prices on them. Anthony was going to throw in like 4 of the 4 terabyte NVMe's. Bro.
Now you get one for the price
now,
of like 4.
now you're talking to the price of the whole PC just for those 4 NVMe's.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now I might just start with what I can start with and then just put one in later if I really like.
Yeah, but you
want
can't
to.
though because it's underneath the heatsink.
Yeah, so I'm screwed. So basically, got to spend the money and
That's what I'm saying.
screw off. Basically, yeah.
Well, you're not ready yet, so you never know.
That's true, but you know how this works.
Hey, Prime
Like,
Day, Anthony, right?
once- Yeah, once I buy it, then it will go on sale. You know how that works. Like, you know.
That's
be
usually how it
honest.
goes.
I got lucky with this. This was only 75, and this is with the NAND. They had the one
Yeah.
without the NAND for like 60 something. Like, no, you need the NAND.
the 3D NAND.
Micron said today, high bandwidth is sold out through 2025. Oh, then we're fucked. So I have to be up early tomorrow. We have to be out of this house, I think, at 4:30
Oh
in the
Jesus.
morning.
That's soon.
Yeah, I know. And then we'll see how tomorrow goes. So shout out to my wife.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And then it's gonna be a long 6 to 8 weeks, buddy. Because I got to do everything in this house,
Yeah. It's a lot.
and I still gotta introduce these cats. These cats are jumping over the gate, and I think I don't want them to interact with the other cat because they haven't really. I haven't introduced them really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta do it slowly. You gotta like introduce them like. You don't want to rush.
Well,
into
how do
the-
you introduce them, Fred? If you know so much about this, because I've done
You invite
it
'em-
before, but I want to hear
you
what you
gotta-
have to say.
You gotta take them to a diner and just like have them a nice dinner. You know what I mean? Just like make sure
Sit them
like,
down.
You can't just like be like, oh, you gotta like sit them down. You know, like,
It's
lead
just
into it.
tough because it's a territory thing. It's just like
Yeah.
the cat is like, this is my place, bitch, and then
Which
two
is funny
cats are coming
because
in.
the cat that I have to introduce them to went through the same thing.
Yeah,
I had to introduce this cat to the other cat, and now these cats have to be introduced to that cat. The only good thing is these two are sisters. So,
they're already a bonded pair.
yeah, like they
You
sleep
know.
together, they snuggle with each other in the thing.
That's
like-
adorable.
Oh.
Xbox is smoking dicks. That Bioshock collector's edition, that like the collection, is $50 on.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like
wait for a
$10
sale.
on
On the
CD.
Xbox
Yeah.
store?
Yeah,
Yeah, screw that. Wait for a sale.
they're
I
smoking
think it's
dicks.
been like
that's
$4
fucking-
on there.
That's
before.
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. I just looked at it right now. I'm like, why?
Anytime they're warning
Um,
you about price increase because they slowed production on purpose, and it's under investigation by the government watchdogs. What, North America, not in today's world?
Nah,
Oh, no.
not North.
Okay. I'm used to
But
reading
North
these
America.
stupid press releases from fucking video games where they say NA and JP and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But nah, not in today's world. Yeah. Yeah, because they actually warned, and I was like, that sounds kind of weird, but okay.
RWK is asking if you're fixing up the house.
No.
Oh.
No,
I'm
Fred cleaned the
running
gutters.
house.
Yeah.
Fred cleaned the gutters, so if that counts as fixing.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to call Fred over to do everything. That's all.
Well, I wasn't able to show them the register, so I'm just going to be closed for a month and a half. Dude, some guy, let me tell you something. And the guy ended up
Already?
being okay. But yesterday, all week, I've been running around getting errands done because tomorrow's a big day. Yesterday, I had to do a million things, and I'm running around, and I'm alone because she had to go to work, but they had to do stuff at work. She got home very late. And I knew that, so I was like, all right, so I had to get all this stuff done today. It's got to be done. I'm at the post office. Some guy messages us and goes, hey, can I just stop in real quick for a gift card? I was like, we're closed. Sorry about that. And the guy goes, really? I just can't come in for 2 seconds and get... I'm like, here's what's happening. Here's what's going on. And we're closed. And he goes, oh, sorry about that. I hope everything works out. Thanks. No means no, you rapist. God damn.
Well, also, like, it's not like you're
No
there and
means
you're
fucking
telling him no.
If I'm not there, what makes you think that I'm going to fucking appear there?
Come
You're
on,
not
Perry,
there.
You're not sleeping under the counter waiting for someone to text you. You're not there.
I
You
said
don't
we're
live-
closed. I can't just get in for a few minutes.
Perry,
You're
don't
not
you live right
closed.
upstairs? Don't you live right upstairs above the store? Come on, Perry. What the?
No, we're not. There's not going to be no streams for 6 to 8 weeks as far as game complainers. We'll still be doing this show, but
No. There'll be streams. It's just I can't go to work for 6 to 8 weeks. My wife is having surgery in the morning, so her recovery is 6 to 8 weeks. So I have to fucking take care of her and the house. Okay.
there's a lot on your plate right now. So
The Wednesday stream should be okay. There might be times during the streams I have to mute the microphone and go help her with something, but besides that,
Yeah.
I'm done. Like, I'm good. I just can't leave the house because she might need stuff.
yeah, you can't be at the shop for 4 hours.
Yeah, I
you
can't go
gotta-
to the shop. I can't deal with crazy freaking customers anyway. So for me, it's like a vacation, but I got to work my ass off on my vacation. That's over.
Yeah.
So,
Now you have those little cats to take care of too the whole
yeah, and
time.
I got to deal with. But that's my fault because I got the cats. What am I gonna do?
It was worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just worried tomorrow that they don't jump over the gate and encounter the other cat.
Can you keep them in a room while you're gone? Like one room?
The cats are in the hallway with the baby
Oh.
gate, and we put cardboard over the baby gate, but they jump over the gate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're savages. They'll jump anywhere. Cats always find a way, you know.
Like I just went out there to get the cats, and one was over the gate already. But they only jump over the gate if I'm in the other room, the living room or the kitchen or whatever.
Yeah.
If one of us is in the kitchen or living room, they'll jump over. But I went in there just now, and the cat was over there, so I don't know what's going on.
They're starting to get curious, you know. They're starting to like wonder what's.
And then they saw
on the
the
other
pig,
side.
and they got scared. But then they jumped over the gate again because they want to see the pig.
Yeah,
They know the pig's not a cat, but
Yeah.
they're interested in seeing what it is.
they just want to know what's around. They're starting to get used to their, surroundings. So
That's
they're trying
fine,
to be
but
like,
I got
oh.
to introduce them to the other cat first. And once
Yeah.
they're introduced and good, then we're good.
Yeah.
Introducing the cat is where you gotta, like, you put like a plate of food under the gate and cover the gate so both
Mhm.
cats don't see each other, but they can sense each other. And when they eat food, it's a positive thing. So they'll both associate eating with positivity
That's what we did
and
here.
the scent with positivity.
I had to do that twice.
I did that with the cat.
Yep.
This cat that I had to introduce them to. But I got to do it again. But of course, it's going to be a big deal tomorrow. So
They'll probably be
They,
alright. They'll probably just sleep
no,
while
you
you're not
got to
home.
come over here and make sure everything's good.
Yeah, just let me know.
Yeah. Oh, you could just let me know too, Perry. Like I'm right down the street.
How you gonna get in my house, Fred?
Oh yeah.
I don't know how I'm gonna get in your house either, but
You know how to get in my house.
break in.
Yeah.
Bacon.
Besides that, that's the big thing. So that's the whole thing for tomorrow. Let's see what happens. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm dealing with now for the next couple of weeks. But yeah, you had some guy. Oh, I can't come in. I'm sorry, we're closed. Oh, I just can't get in for. Go fuck yourself. Jesus Christ. I mean, he was nice about it, so I shouldn't say that. But
Yeah. I mean,
no
again,
means
it's,
no.
now that you put up like the status, it's like that's on there. You know what I mean? Pin that to the page and
What
just
if
be
I
like,
say yes? No, I'm not coming in now. What?
oh, no, I'm just saying you made the status, so it's just like if anyone goes to the
That's it.
page, they know what's going on. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
but they're
Like,
still gonna call and they're still gonna get mad and they're still
People don't
why are you
read.
calling?
It's just,
they don't fucking
you know.
read. They don't care.
yeah.
Bunch of idiots.
You sure you're not
Hey,
open?
let me tell you something. You guys know I had a rough year last year, okay? And I just
Yeah.
put like, hey, we're not going to be reopening this summer and stay appointment. I didn't say, blah 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 blah. Because number one, nobody wants to hear that. Number two, it's nobody's business. You don't know how many people got so fucking mad, telling me, "Oh, get back to work." And it's like, what do you mean get back to? Go fuck yourself. Why don't you take the keys and fucking open up, you fucking bitch?
Yo, where's your business? You know what I mean? Like
They don't have one.
Yeah, they
Those
don't have
fucking
one.
People that wrote the reviews on Google and shit. It's fucking stupid.
Thanks for telling everybody, Fred. Now I got to edit this podcast. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. People just don't. They don't think or read. You know what I mean? I think it's just, you always got to deal with idiots.
That's how it is.
Always.
Especially
Yeah,
up
well-
here, people are nuts.
They are nuts. They're crazy. I had the guy
Sheesh.
call the other day about hello, I'd like to come in and trade in my PS4. I was like, okay. What model is it? Is it the Pro or the regular? Oh no, it's not the Pro. Is it the Slim or the original? Actually, I think it's the original. How big is the hard drive? 2 terabytes. I was like, okay. So in my head, I'm like, you put a 2 terabyte drive in it,
Yeah.
like everyone else does. Then I said, what games do you have? And he's telling me all these old games. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So I don't want to deal with this guy because I had to do things. So I couldn't meet up with him this week because he said sometime this week. And it's like, this week ain't going to work.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Obviously, because I'm not going to be there. So I go on GameStop site and I just go, yeah, we only give like $60 for PS4s. Well, what about the 2 terabyte drive? I was like, is that internal or external? It's external. I was like, I'm sorry, we don't take those.
Yeah, you want his
Oh.
broken hard drive.
Oh, okay, thanks a lot. And then it's like I steered him out of the way.
You should just turn that work phone off for
But
like
he
a month.
probably fucking thinks that. Like PS4s are worth a shit ton of money. They're just not.
Yeah.
There's
They're not.
150 million of them out there. They're not worth shit.
Pros are not. I mean, they were going up because it was during the picnic. It was going up a
They
little
were
bit.
all going up. They're all expensive.
So that was the time to get rid of your pros. We were telling people like, yo, make room for the new stuff. Or obviously if people wanted to hack it, they could hang on to it. But yeah, it was like, it was time. There was a time to unload on some of those consoles. And that was it when there was the PS5 shortage.
Yeah. No,
The
I
shortage.
sold all the collectible consoles I had in the basement. I got rid of all of them.
Yeah.
Because I was like, you know what? Because
Do it
GameStop
now.
was selling out of consoles. Like, they came to me. They were like, you have any? I was like, come back tomorrow. And I brought them all there, and everyone came in and picked them up. Even the sad edition that nobody wanted, right? The fucking internet's destroying this console. I sold them no problem. And I was like, oh, this one doesn't have the disk drive, right? And both people said, that's okay. We play games like Fortnite.
Yep. It's like, cool
They
deal.
didn't care.
Yeah, they
But
didn't
the
care.
internet made such a big deal about the sad edition.
Yep.
No, well, everyone fucking bought it. And I sold it for more money than I got it new.
Yeah, and
They
I
were
worked at
used.
Best Buy at the time, and I was selling them. People were buying them.
I bought them. One of them I got for $149. One of them I got for $179.
Yeah.
I sold them for $229 a piece, used, no problem.
Yep.
I did the videos on YouTube. One of them I kept in the closet. The other one I just use every once in a while. But the Series X was coming out that year, so I said, let me sell all these now and get the money for the new machine. And that's what I did. So it worked out. I got rid of all those Xboxes that were probably going to be worth nothing. Made some money on them. That was it.
And now they're not worth much at all.
Yeah, that's why you got to strike while the iron's hot. Like, you know, we're in it where, as far as like we see, like, you know, things that go up in price or things that get. So it's like some people just don't know, and then like the guy who calls Perry, it's like it's too late, man. Like, even you have a standard one too, so even then you're not going to get anything for it. You know what I mean?
Hypocritical saviors and survivors. Yeah, at Dreadpool, it's annoying. You know that. Look at the Marvel thing, man. I'm still mad about that. It should come to Xbox. It shouldn't come to Xbox because Xbox has no games and people don't buy games. It's like, well, what is it? We don't have games, and how are we not buying games? Like, well, they rent their games. How do they rent the games? We don't have games.
It's sustainable, Perry.
You
How
realize
is
that
it
Microsoft
sustainable?
is the biggest third-party publisher right now, but they don't have games, Anthony.
Yeah, they don't got
These
money to
guys,
pay
Spyro,
these
Crash, all
developers.
these fucking guys. Banjo, Call of Duty, the game that, you know, people buy their PS5s for, Call of Duty.
Right. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know where that comes from. Again, it's just people just being closed-minded about that kind of thing, you know?
But no one buys Call of
Fucking
Duty,
idiots.
Perry.
If PlayStation was doing it, they'd
No one ever buys
count
it.
about how great that was. I like to rent my game. Well, we all rented games back in the day.
Yep. Nobody complained.
Yeah, the industry survived when we rented games.
GameFly's still on today. It's still
It
a
is.
Yeah, and
It's
you
still
know those
hanging on.
motherfuckers, they rent the games and steal them from GameFly, the PlayStation guys. You know that.
They just don't return them.
They don't
Well, they'll
return
just
'em.
charge me later, and they charge you like
All
$200.
these motherfuckers
for a
going to
game.
Redbox, getting all the PlayStation games. They were getting them out of Redbox and trading them into GameStop for money.
Yeah, the pawn shop over here, he said that they would just do that. They would take it, they would get it out of the machine, and then go right to him and try to pawn it to him or sell it to him because they needed
Jesus.
cash.
Wow.
And it's like they're gonna charge you like $200 for that $50, and then the guy's gonna give you like $25 for it.
Yeah,
And he did it anyway.
Wow.
and it's not complete either. You know?
It's just
No.
a disc. That's
Quite
crazy.
nuts.
Does the pawn shop by you have 360s?
I haven't been there in years. I don't know.
See. Also, I just messaged a guy about a 360, Perry. I found it on Marketplace. I'll let you know about it.
Yeah, whatever. If it's a couple bucks, just pick it up.
Yeah. He's trying to sell, like, it's $100 for, like, the 360 controllers and stuff. And he's selling, like, all these fucking games. So I was like, I don't want the games. I just want the system. But he's like, oh, I want to sell it all together. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Then tell him $75 and he's got a deal.
I know, I told him. I told him 80.
Well, the
80
thing,
for
you
everything.
go 75. If he says no, you go 80.
Yeah.
Whatever. Just get it. Axel's back home. And he's
Axel's
can
back.
type comfortably now.
What's up?
Oh.
So he's got his My Little, what is it? My Little Kitty
My little,
mechanical keyboard ready to go.
the Hello Kitty.
He's ready for Hello Kitty Island
My Little
Adventure.
Kitty.
My little
My-
kitty.
Hello
That's
Kitty.
next. That's gonna be the next
Hello
thing.
Pony and My Little Kitty.
Yeah.
He's got
Yeah,
his
his app-
Xbox pajamas on.
He's got his Captain Kirk chair.
His Ocarina of Time underwear on.
Oh man.
He's ready to go.
He's got his Lon Ranch milk to drink.
Yeah.
What's that? That's Lon Lon Ranch Milk. What is that?
That's the sweetest forbidden milk that you will never taste
Why?
Oh man.
because it expired in 1998.
Oh,
It
okay.
has
That
his
was.
Picard control board. Picard rules.
It's like in like the
I don't even like Picard.
But Doyle rules.
He's just some old fucking guy that nobody likes.
What do you mean? Lots of people like him.
I just like that video you showed me.
The guy's always sitting down. He's got problems with his legs.
He's old.
He's in the X-Men. He's got problems with his legs. This guy always has an issue with his legs.
Isn't he senile? Oh no, he's senile in Logan. Never mind.
Didn't he curse in Logan?
Yeah,
I
he was
don't
going
remember.
nuts in Logan. And he'll be back. No. I mean, like, Hugh Jackman will be back.
No, I think Picard will be back in Deadpool
That's right.
because they were like rebooting that universe, the X-Men stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's like this fan event that's like the day before it comes like this release date, and I'm going to it.
Where's that? New York City?
No, in Danbury.
Connecticut, huh?
Yeah, it's at the AMC over there.
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Yeah, they're giving like extra stuff. They're giving like a necklace.
Are they doing a marathon or something?
No, it's a fan event. They're gonna give away like like it's gonna be like an early showing of the movie. They're gonna give like some like extra stuff.
When's that?
I think it's the 25th. I think.
The 25th was yesterday, Fred.
No, July. July.
Yeah, it comes out a month from now. The movie.
Yeah, it comes out on the 26th.
He's a day late.
Day late and $1 short.
He had to rest from carrying around. Wow, whoa. That's big. That's a big word.
Holy Jesus.
Hey,
Yep, the 25th, July 25th.
So, Axel, what games on the VR have you been playing?
nothing. I threw it out.
Oh, there's
Imagine-
Anthony's cat.
Go to Connecticut, but you can't stop here for... Yeah, exactly. He could have stopped by your house 3 times. You know
I
that,
go
right?
to school in Connecticut, Dreadpool, actually. So I always
Go to school at Dreadpool's house.
Yeah,
the School of Hard Knocks.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll school you. Beat the shit out of you. It's real.
Be like in Full Metal Jacket or something like that. Man.
Imagine he trains Fred to be a fighter.
What?
See the training montage right now.
He trains Fred to be a fighter.
I go there. When I come back, I just have a big old beard. It's just like I'm now one with the Dreadpool.
That's the source of his power.
That's right. Is he like Samson? If you cut it off, he loses all his strength or something.
That's exactly right.
Bro, you are making him angry right now.
I know. I already made him angry.
No
anyway,
one
so
talks about cutting his beard off, ever.
Hang on a sec. I hear a child. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Aw.
Got cats and everything on this show.
We got cats. We got children. We
School of fucked up trackers.
RWK school is how to fix a tractor.
Axel is the real MVP.
Yes, he is.
Everyone else is not.
That's right. No,
Just him.
we gotta
Just
get
him.
Axel to 500 subs. We gotta do it.
Florida Soul
Boys.
Patch.
I hope to be honest, all jokes aside, I hope like Axel's able to get some, some clout from the good Xbox stuff that we've been getting, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people that are excited. So hopefully,
Yeah,
you know.
no, his show is great. Like the way he runs everything there, it's professional. It's like,
yeah.
dude, I watch Xbox podcasts sometimes, and these guys don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, and they get a ton of viewers, and I'm like, how? This guy actually puts his time and shit into it. I'm like, this is great.
Yeah. It's
And
fans
I go to his
talking
page
about
and I
stuff
see
that
he's got like 300 subs. I'm like, 300 subs? This guy should have 3,000 subs.
yeah.
It's crazy. They'll get there. It's just going to take a little bit. It took us
Yeah.
20 years to get 1,000 subs. What are you going to do?
Yeah, if you combine both channels, I guess. Because the other channel, your old channel was almost there. I had what, 500, 600, but you didn't do content on there. You moved here basically, like to
Yeah.
when we created this show. You kind of changed
Wrestling
brands.
got so bad, I had to just give up for a little bit. Like, I always loved games, so we did the games thing.
It's kind of weird because there was a while there where it was like the same thing where even Nick wasn't into gaming as much as he was wrestling, and now it's like he's into like kind of a balance. Like now he streams and stuff like that. There was a while where he wasn't playing as much games, but he was more into wrestling, and then
Right.
everything kind of switched over. And yeah, he got more interested into streaming and everything. So
Yeah, he used to tell me he would play Call of Duty all night and he wouldn't be able to go to school. And I was like, bullshit, you don't play any games.
right,
And now he's playing Call of Duty all day long.
yeah, yep.
Touching his ass? What?
What the hell is what?
RWK,
What is
man, hey,
happening?
that's between you and Axel. I don't think he would appreciate that. Switch is the best console? Hey, man, it sure is if you're colorblind.
Hey,
What
Switch
is
is
happening?
good.
If you like playing Mortal Kombat like this,
Switch 2 will be better. Mortal
I can't
Kombat
show
what?
you what's on my Switch.
no, like remember when we were playing Mortal Kombat? You're like,
Oh,
it was
yeah,
just
yeah,
lagging all
yeah.
the whole time.
Nintendo acquired those people that made Mortal Kombat. The
Damn.
people
That was a
ported the
mistake.
game.
Yeah, I
That
don't know
was
if
a
that was a
big
good
mistake.
thing. Yeah.
Big L, man. That was not a W.
Like, what else are they going to do now? Like, they're not bringing MK1 over there, right?
They're gonna mess something else up.
Might be finding pieces of Fred in someone's gutter. Wow.
Damn.
Well, geez.
Dreadpool goes outside. The gutters must be clogged. And he pulls out Fred's body parts of the gutter. It's just a clogged Fred.
That's so gross.
Shit.
He's gonna kick your ass one day, Fred. Just so you know.
I know. No, I know it's coming.
Like he's
There's
legit-
so many feuds on this show.
Well, that's because we talk badly about Resident Evil. That's why, Frank.
That's nothing to do with Resident Evil.
No. Everyone's
Everyone,
angry.
everyone has heat with somebody in one way or another.
Yep.
You know,
Um,
I sent Axel the VR, Fred, from your address, so he knows
you
where
did?
you live.
Uh
But Axel doesn't have
That's why
heat with
he's driving
Fred.
during the stream. He's trying to find the house.
oh.
He's gonna see my
Um,
dad outside in the car.
Dad's in the car.
So I don't know if you guys saw this too, but the Gears of War YouTube channel was purged. They actually removed everything off of it except E-Day trailer.
Well,
Like
that was
everything.
stupid.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it was stupid. I think they're just trying to start over. Like they're literally just
I
like
get what you're
let's
saying,
just-
but they should have just made an E-Day channel or something. You know what I mean? Because
apparently
now
they
everyone's interested in Gears, so everyone's going to check all the videos out, right? Of all the games as well as the older ones. Like you know,
Xbox
the
still has a
original ones.
lot up on their channel. I think it's just the Gears of War channel, YouTube channel is just like I don't know what it had there, but
That's like free
um,
marketing, though. Why would you do that?
I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to start the algorithm
That's like
over
if the
again.
Sony channel, the PlayStation channel, pulled like all the Ratchet and Clank shit. It's like why would
Yeah, they-
because the
they
new
even
one's
say
coming out.
here,
like,
like-
why would you do that? You want people to see the old ones and buy them.
And to
and
your
get
point,
excited
well,
for the new
it
one.
says a lot of people are a little bummed that they did that because
Yeah.
they're like, yo, like we used to go back to those videos, like the original like Mad World trailer, you know, that was there, that's gone.
Wow.
Gears of War, like they're re-uploaded, of course, you can find them, but yeah, like people are just like, why did they not just hide them? If they're, you know, or are they hidden? Are they not permanently deleted? People don't know because you could private them, you won't be able to tell, but.
Right.
I wonder why they did that. Yeah, who knows?
That was not a good look. You
Yeah,
know why
so
they did that? Because Gears 5, 4, and 5, they don't want people like,
associating this with those games, you think?
yeah, it's like Mortal Kombat. Like Ed Boon, he always says, he made a comment one time, a long time ago in an interview, because the new Mortal Kombat was coming out, and they were
Yeah.
like, oh, are we going to get the collection on so-and-so? Oh, you know, we like to just focus on the new games. So they purposely didn't put like the collections out because they just want you to buy the new shit.
Yeah.
I think this is what they're trying to do here. They don't want you to focus on Gears 4 and 5. They want you to focus on, obviously, this one. But at the same time, you might get new people that get into the franchise that like all 5 of them. And they want to go back and watch other videos. Like, it's free money on YouTube.
That is true.
To take that shit down is just stupid. Because the game's not coming out for another 2 years at least. If it doesn't get delayed.
Yeah, I mean,
new console again, so I mean, we got to go out and buy a whole new machine for that thing.
yeah, it's they put up a new message too. Like when you play Gears 5, they put up a new message as well. I don't know if you saw that. It was just saying, oh, you know, E-Day's coming, and this is, you know,
That's fine.
but yeah, Gears 5 player count surge as well as Ultimate.
That was free marketing, man. I
323%.
don't know why they did that. That's kind of dumb.
Yeah, it's very strange, especially when you know that, you know, like you said, fans are going to want to go back and watch this stuff, but they're saying that a lot of people are worried still about, because the developers came out and talked about multiplayer in Gears E-Day. People were concerned whether or not it's going to be, you know, even having that. So from Windows Central, the Coalition creative director Matt Searcy, I don't know, was asked about possibility of multiplayer returning to Gears E-Day. After all, it's been a staple for the franchise, but it wasn't featured in the Xbox showcase. And he says, I would say this is the next mainline Gears game. Gears has pretty clear DNA for gameplay mode, so you could probably anticipate where we'll be going. So pretty much he says yes. Like all those rumors, oh, it's just going to be co-op. It's not going to, he pretty much said Gears has a DNA. This is the next main line in the series. Figure it out, basically.
There's
you know,
rumors that they're taking co-op out of the game.
Oh, yeah, imagine that. They build up this like brotherly, like, you know, the beginning of Dom and Marcus, no co-op, you know? That'd be so
That's
killer.
what some people are saying, but I don't think that's true. I think
That's not fucking true, man. Gears has always, in heart, has been co-op since
it needs
day
to be
one.
An online thing.
Yeah, man. Like,
That's how I beat 2 with one of my friends.
yeah, he literally said Gears has a pretty clear DNA for gameplay mode. So I think we can take the hint that everything's going to be the same. Let's not assume and listen to these people crying online that Gears isn't going to have multiplayer anymore. It still is, okay?
Yeah.
The game would be dead if they didn't have multiplayer, because the
Right.
game would be fun,
And by
but
the
you don't
way,
have longevity. You don't
They
have
need
horde
to have
mode. You don't have...
multiplayer because you need to be on Game Pass, right? That comes with live
Exactly.
and all that shit. So
Yep, it goes hand in hand. And people want to play horde mode. They want to play with their friends, you know, co-op. So all that will be there. I don't think we got to worry. Yeah, so there's been a couple Gears things kind of kicking around the last couple days I wanted to talk
Marcus will
about.
be lovers in the new game. Hey, that was my idea from back in the day.
Yeah, I guess he used Anya to get over Dom. I don't know. But yeah.
Let's trade
So-
the prison blocks. Well, at least we get to hear Jake the dog again.
Yeah.
Like tomatoes.
This is
Yeah.
My tomatoes.
Cole, Baird, sit this one out. But yeah, they're not going to be in this, I don't think. And if they do, they're going to either have to show their perspective, and then it would cut away from Marcus and Dom, which would be weird. I don't think they're going to
They
do
don't
that.
even know them in this game.
They don't. That's what I'm saying. But some people want to know if they...
don't they meet them after Judgment?
Oh no, they meet him during Gears 1. Remember when
Oh, they
When,
Gears 1. Yeah, so they didn't even know them in Judgment either. So there you go.
No. And so I wonder, some people are wondering if we are going to get a section where we see where they were at, even though they didn't know each other, because they still kind of, you know, got into the same kind of, you know...
I don't think so. I think you're just going to see Dom and Marcus with other characters that are newer.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that, honestly,
Yeah.
because I'm not, you know, I understand it. The timeline is the timeline. It's literally, Gears 1 is 14 years after, or 12 or 14 years. I think it's 14 years
14.
after E-Day. So, you know, you can
Marcus
still play
has-
them as multiplayer and stuff, so...
Marcus has history with General Ram that we got to find out. What went
Yeah,
down.
man.
He's
And,
going to be a fucking pain in the ass, that guy.
And you're
Yeah.
going to see young Hoffman too, which is going to be hilarious. And
Carmichael.
yeah, and the thing is too, I don't know if you guys remember in the old 2005 trailer, but the original Carmine was going to be like one of the main characters that just didn't get shot off of, like, he wasn't gonna just die in the first like couple chapters. So it's so funny that kind of morphed into like he died, and then the fans voted for what they wanted his outcome to be. Like that was so funny. You know what I mean? You don't see games do that anymore. Of like, why don't you vote and see what this character's outcome will be? Like, you know what I mean? That was just such a funny time because then I had the Avatar shirt that said Carmine must die that you would buy, and that would like contribute to a vote of like what you want to happen. Like that shit's awesome, And speaking of that, I did get a couple more things off of the store. Perry did tell me about all the Resident Evils, which were 99 cents or $1.99. So I grabbed all of them. I grabbed, I any kind of themes that I still needed that I wanted. I just grabbed them.
Yes.
Only walked away spending like $17, maybe not even, and I walked away
all
with
the
so much
Resident Evil
crap.
games. I think the total was like $28 or something.
Yeah, it was amazing. So thank you for that heads up, because I jumped on my 360 immediately, my legit one, and just got the rest of the stuff, and now I can back them up, put them
They
on.
put a bunch of Activision games on sale too. I think 90%.
I saw that.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
Spyro games and stuff.
Yeah, there's a
Now,
big.
if you have
big
a hacked Xbox 360, you can actually take these off your legit console, copy them to USB, legit, then bring them to your RGH hack console, and then you can back them up.
Yep. You can unlock them, and it makes it to where it's not assigned to just that console.
Right.
Perry helped me do it with Remake, because I was trying to stream Remake, but I wanted to stream it on the 360, but not like my fat 360. I wanted it on my slim.
I was going to do it this week, but I just didn't have time. I'm going to do a video showing people how to buy a game on Xbox Live on the 360, download it on a legit 360, a stock 360, transfer it to a flash drive, and then take that flash drive, unlock the game, and then put it on a...
That'll be a great tutorial. I think that will fit perfectly with all your
and then
streams.
I should show you how to burn it on the fucking disc, because everyone wants a physical disc. The sale is still going on. Yeah, I think it's going to be all the way up until the end. So definitely jump on those.
It's worth it, man. I got even the ones I had physical, I still bought. Like I bought RE6 digital, $199. Revelations digital, $199. RE5 digital on 360, which
and
I never
even when
had.
the store closes, you can still download these games as long as they're in their library.
Yep, they're on your purchase history. You're set. But yeah, Perry gave me the good heads up with that, and I was like, hell yeah! I immediately went on, and I was happy. So do it now, guys. You only got what is it? 2 more weeks?
The end of July, so a month.
Okay.
July 27th or the 29th. So 27th or the 29th is the last day.
Yeah, so that's definitely a nice heads up for anyone that still wants to grab some stuff off the store.
Yeah.
I know that Beyond Good and Evil was delisted, I think, between last show and this show, so that's another one that was delisted.
It just showed up on the Switch.
Yeah, the 20th anniversary came out.
Oh, I thought.
But for the Switch, you need the current firmware.
Ah, right. Yeah, you said that earlier.
Yeah.
Dreadpool says hello to Axel, Back, Venge, Arthur, Mental, Jeff, Stevie, Azure, and Camame. I'll be sure to pick those up. Yeah, check it out, man. There's even there's a lot of Capcom games like Street Fighter Cross Tekken. That's only $1.99. Devil May Cry. I think those games are $1 and change as well. So check it out, man. They got a bunch of games up right now for sale.
Dead Rising is $1.99, I think, 1 and 2.
Yep.
So, yeah, I know they're remastered, or the first one's remastered in 2016, but you can still just get it for $2. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's like Perry said, you could literally just back it up and then have it, and it's worth it. I was trying to see other news we can kind of talk about here. I know we don't want to talk about the idiot who kept saying, "Oh, the native PS3 thing," but that was going around because of false information.
Yeah, Special Nick, the Xbox error.
Yeah.
ERROR.
Aww.
He won't leave. I'm like,
he's so
get out of here.
floofy. He's like, you're in here.
They also announced Toomba 2 and Gex.
Nobody cares. The game's 100 years old.
Wait.
What do you
Wait,
mean?
are we finally
cares?
we're getting the dates, right?
Yeah, Gex is 2024.
It's limited run games. I'll send you a CDR.
Yeah, don't actually buy it from them. but
Yeah. No, but we've been waiting for that since we saw. Remember, we're
we
hanging
were
out.
jumping up and down while we were hanging.
Yeah, we were jumping up and down. We're like, yes, like these things are back. Clock Tower's back, Toomba's back, Gex is back, and then we just heard nothing. We're just like, is this still happening? Like, so
We were both
That's cool.
thinking like, what happened to it, and then
yeah, no, that's really cool because Toomba's definitely something from that era that is like that kind of game has been around. I mean, they haven't redone any kind of release for that. So same thing with Gex. Like, when was the last one? Like early 2000s? Like, I don't even know. 2001.
I don't even know. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a long time ago.
Let me see what the last Gex game was. I just want to see for reference.
There's General Ram.
There he is, and then
Marcus
Marcus
is
looks,
commander over there.
Marcus looks at him like, I know this guy.
That
like
guy
he wants
should
to
be in
kill
the
him.
game.
Yeah,
The last Gex was 99.
wow.
Deep Cover Gecko.
25 years ago.
Yeah, and it had a Soul Reaver demo on it. Remember, it had Soul Reaver and I think one of the Army Men game. I think
Gex
one of the
3 on N64. He's doing Austin 316 on the rope.
Yeah.
the PS1. It has him on front with that lady or whatever.
That lady is Heather Graham from fucking Austin Powers.
Oh right, yeah, because it was a spoof on like the
Yeah,
the spy
movies and
stuff.
Yeah.
That's crazy. 99, man. Jeez, it's been such a long time.
Almost 20 years ago.
Good old Crystal Dynamics, right?
Crystal D. General Ramrod.
Crystal
Oh,
D and
man.
IDOS.
Clock Tower, they cut from RE3? No, that's not what he's talking about.
No,
Are there
But
any
nice one, though.
questions in the chat? We'll go on for a few more minutes, but I got to wrap it up.
This man needs to go to sleep
Yeah.
promptly.
You know what I almost forgot about? Remember that DLC for 3 called ROM Shadow?
Yeah.
And it talks about like it takes place around the Gears 1 era. I completely forgot about that. And then I was like, because I was reinstalling Gears 3 on my X and it popped up. And I was like, oh shit, like I forgot that this was a thing that like kind of filled in the story. I just like when they did shit like that. Like they really packed those games out. Like 2 had great DLC, 3 had great DLC.
He loves VR. And
Oh, yeah?
anime.
What?
It's part of that
What
song,
anime?
Frank.
Oh,
Hey Joe, your son. It's part of that song. Well, just so you know, the Gears. If you download the 360 Gears games on the Series X or S, you can enable frame boost and have 60 frames per second.
Yep. Which is incredible. I mean, it's great to be able to play them seamlessly. You can still play online if there's people playing. It's awesome, man.
Oh, Anthony, but they shut the servers down. Xbox. They shut them down.
Oh,
minute
yeah.
the game came out. How will they make any money?
They turned them off in 2007. What are you talking about? Yeah, man, all the DLC is honored. It's cool. That's why I love Xbox with the ecosystem. Like shit I bought in 2007. Like we were talking about buying the ECW thing on the store. And it's like if I go back, I literally see the first Aqua Teen Hunger Force episode that I bought in 2007 with like 80 Microsoft points, and it's still there. And I'm just like, wow, like this is hilarious, like.
They
But
delist
it's just
their stuff. What do you mean it's still there?
yeah, no, it's honored, man. Like that's
I
what's
know.
kind of cool because now it's like they have all that stuff on there. Like now they have every season of Aqua Teen, where back then they probably just had like a couple. Family Guy, same thing. Any show, any movie. So yeah, it's cool to still have all that stuff.
Axel wants to know, so what do you think about the VR?
In general, or like VR in general, or just a specific one? VR in general is amazing. Nowadays, it's evolving to where it's pretty immersive. I remember we had you on last, Axel, when you were on here. Like, yeah, I mean, it made me want to go back. Our conversation made me want to go back and play RE4 on VR again because I was like, oh man, like I gotta put this on. You know,
The conversation made me purchase one from Perry.
I was gonna say,
like,
yeah.
I gotta have that.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I forgot about that.
If I eat enough thermal paste, it would keep me cool in the summer. Only if you're squished.
If you're
You have to be
crunched like
sandwiched
you're
in flour.
crunched like the devs, you're just this fucking
That's what
pancake.
I know. Same with the Bioshock. It has an option to unlock a frame rate. Venge with a $10 super chat. Hope everything goes smoothly in the days ahead. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thanks a lot.
The VR. I don't know. VR's pretty cool. I got the PlayStation 1 and 2 VR. I had an Oculus Go, and that thing bricked when I factory reset it. And Oculus told me to go fuck myself when I opened the ticket on the Facebook website. So I will never buy another one of their products ever again. The newest VR guy?
Who, me? Is that what he means?
Maybe because you both got PlayStation VRs.
It's extremely impressive for how old it is, and for the like how cheap it is now. It's pretty freaking sweet. I don't know if I'd run out and spend $550 on the new one or whatever's on sale for $450. But it's pretty awesome. I played some Minecraft. I played some other games on it, and I'm thoroughly impressed for my first ever foray into VR.
RWK, thank you, buddy. We're praying for the family.
Thanks, RWK.
I think everything's
Thank
gonna be
you,
good.
RWK.
I think we'll be all right. But let's see. Let's see how the recovery is. That's the main thing.
Yeah, just keep us posted.
Yeah, we'll hear from you tomorrow. So
Of course not.
Oh,
you message me at like 1 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah, so everything's fine. It's like, thanks.
The cats.
Cats.
That's the problem with limited competition. Yeah, I know it sucks, man. That's why we can't have we joke that Xbox should die and PlayStation should die. These companies can't die because if they do, we're fucked. They need to compete. That's the issue. None of these guys are competing. Like this year is a write-off for these companies. It's like stop.
That's why we were so happy.
2022 is a write-off for Xbox. 2024 is a write-off for Sony.
It's like they keep trading. Like,
Yeah.
all right, this year you did nothing. This year we didn't do nothing, or
They
we
gotta
have bad
compete.
news.
Like
Yeah.
they got to go at it, buddy.
That's why we were excited about the Xbox event. Seriously, we were like, yes, like we have something we have substance, we have something here.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I
not
mean?
doom and gloom for Xbox anymore. Yeah, the hardware still sucks, but hopefully now we know for next time, just play this shit on PC.
Mm-hmm.
Keep us frozen. I'll let you know, buddy. Thank you for being concerned. Appreciate it. If they die, they'll end up with Apple. Yeah, I know. And Apple, we talked about it, Dreadpool. The Resident Evil games aren't selling on the Apple.
No.
I want to have a year where I do nothing.
Me too.
I think we're all asking for that. Hey, we just had a few years, Axel. We were forced to stay in the house. I thought you got rid of the heart. I did, on my end.
I don't see it on my
If you
end.
guys refresh the
100%.
Yeah,
We
you
need
gotta
healthy
refresh.
company. Yes. It's always better when they go at it head to head.
yeah.
Because then they're fighting for the consumer. The consumer gets to have more options.
And that,
this is why this Capcom thing, I'm going to roll back to this thing again with the Marvel game.
Yeah.
This is why that sucks. Because you're just taking options away from one platform. Because you
When
want
they've honored the
one platform
Xbox
to go
before.
away.
Yeah. Like you said, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was hot on Xbox.
It was.
What
Because
why
Xbox Live was hot, and that's where people
why-
were playing it.
it's just like why ignore it, like you're right. Like it completely there's no reason. It's just either out of laziness or them not wanting to be like,
Disrespectful, Anthony. You can't call them lazy.
right.
Yeah.
It's like,
Disrespectful.
look, we love
They
Capcom.
put their
all of
lives
us,
on the
but-
line, Anthony.
Yeah, they put their crunch on the line. But yeah, I'm happy that the Xbox event was
Bro, there's
like
so much crunch going on that Nestle's going to come down and sue the gaming industry. They go
Nestle's
like,
had it.
You're using our trademark. What's going on down here?
That's
Yeah,
a
who's
great
crunching
candy
who?
bar.
They just smack the candy bar over their head like crunch, crunch. Give our scooters if you're taking the year off, Sony. Oh yeah. Give us the scooters. What the hell?
I don't think they have scooters in Japan. Well, they got samurai swords on the katanas.
Samurai
Oh my
swords
God.
and,
Um,
Over there, if you don't perform, that's it. They come in with the swords. Like
Yeah.
there's no complaining. There's no nothing.
they chop your hands off. That's it.
You
Done.
should have seen the bloodbath when Metroid had to be restarted. Holy
Oh,
crap!
man.
Those guys are
Yeah.
gone.
they barely. There's no one left.
Yeah, that was it. They didn't just
Right out
fire
the
them;
windows.
they got rid of them.
A rash from being attached.
Yeah, I was definitely excited to to see the Xbox event just be a light of positivity for us, because we really were just getting a bunch of
Hey
negative
man, we
stuff
were
from both
going
sides.
in thinking that it was doom and gloom because we're hearing all this shit from that Tim Dog guy running around with no collar on, barking at people, and
He
Yeah.
needs his shock collar back on.
a shot
already-
collar would kill that guy. Don't you think so?
Yes, immediately.
Axel
Yeah.
says is RE7
Tim
or
Dog
RE8
has
better?
rabies at this point.
Rabies.
There's no sales for them on Xbox. Granted, they don't make them available on Xbox. Yeah, I know. I get it.
Yeah, doesn't make sense.
RE7 or RE8 better in VR? There was only one correct answer, Anthony.
I gotta try 7. I didn't even
Well,
think of that.
Yeah, you got to try 7. So I haven't played 8 in VR because I don't own the PSVR 2 yet, but I like 7 better as a game, and I will say this: I think 7, it's more of like a creepier vibe, and I think that goes better in VR, where 8 is more action. Not that that doesn't work good in VR, but I think 7 at least tries to scare you. Not saying it always works. Not saying we get scared all the time, but because we're used to games. But you get what I'm saying. Like,
Scariest thing in Resident Evil 7 is Jack Baker chasing you in his underwear.
yeah,
I looked up like what's the age requirement for the VR because to see if my nephew could try like Minecraft or whatever. And somebody wrote, yeah, I mean, the VR will really mess up your kid. My kid needs therapy after getting his arms chainsawed off in Resident Evil. And I'm like, why'd you let him play that?
yeah.
Like,
You'll never forget Jack Baker's face while he tries to, chainsaw his body in half or whatever.
technically, you're supposed to be 12 or older, but I guess for like a couple minutes, it probably won't.
Yeah,
hurt.
no, I think
As long as you don't make him play for like an hour or something.
No. It's only because I guess when you're a kid, your eyes are not
Yeah.
far enough apart. I don't know. I read the
Right.
whole thing about it, and I was like, all
Yeah,
right.
but he's what, 9 years old?
Yeah, he's almost there.
He
So
can play it.
it'll be fine.
the correct
Yeah,
answer
you
is
can't
the
stay in
one
there
with
for like
the-
8 hours, but
Dude, I
that's
played
funny,
VR
Axel.
at Sports Time USA in Tarrytown back in the day.
yeah, when I was a kid, I had that in the arcade. They had one where you pull it down. It was like yellow, and you pull it down over your
The
face.
correct answer is Village, because a lady Dimitrescu.
Yeah, but don't you need VR2 for that?
Oh my
You
God,
do.
that's
That's why I haven't played it yet.
assets in VR.
Yeah, no, I think some of the environments in RE
Hey,
Village
Axel,
would look
you're the
cool.
guy that said the PS5 VR was too much money.
It is too much money.
Yeah, but the
Now he's
Lady
saying
D
that everyone
assets
should
are
go out and get it
tempting.
because a lady Dimitrescu.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I think the VR for 8 would be cool, but when you put 8 next to 4 remake, the environments in 4 remake are probably so much better.
You know
Or
what you
Remake
can-
is a better game
Yeah.
in VR.
Axel, you know what you could
Hands
get? You
down,
could,
bar none.
you could get Dead or Alive Extreme VR for your PS4. You'll be fine
Oh,
if that's what you're looking for.
yeah, I was going to say. He's in a DOA. I'm in a DOA as well, so,
Well, if he's looking for the assets, I mean,
yeah.
It's gonna call you a DOA faker.
isn't that
That's
doesn't
true.
it
Most
have
cool man
VR
DOA.
on PS4?
I don't know if that because the third volleyball game was banned over here. Wonder
Yeah,
why?
but you could find it.
yeah, there's ways to find it, but I don't know if that supported VR.
I think it did. I
Oh,
think there's
okay.
a whole VR game.
I believe it, considering Japan is all about that, jumping up and down booty in the game.
I think Axel wants to go shopping with Tim Dog at GameStop over in
he's-
friggin' New Rochelle and freaking.
He's saying the 600's worth it, Perry, for the assets.
He should go out and buy it then. Take a picture on his car with Tim Dog posing.
See what you started? You sent him the VR, and now he's like, you know what? I think I'll just get the. I think I'll
He
just
got
get the Lady
addicted
D
to it.
edition. Yeah. DOA Extreme
Hey, we
Beach
got the
Volleyball.
script
He's in it.
from Santa Monica.
Yeah.
It worked
He needs. TV Max says need RE7 on the Virtual Boy. No thanks.
with my Avita drone. Yeah, he unboxed a drone. Dreadpool did. Check his
Oh,
channel
nice.
out. Got a brand new drone. This guy, very cool. We're working near an airport, so I can't even. Oh yeah, it's gonna get shot down if you do that.
Yeah, yeah. They'll swarm in like some Call of Duty shit.
Remember,
They'll
like
be
the Hicks
come on.
shot down all the Amazon drones because they thought they
Yeah.
were being attacked. It's like, you fucking idiots. Those are delivering packages of people. Assets. Yes.
I think there's a version of the game that has VR. I was trying to look it up. I don't know.
Yeah, there probably is.
Yeah.
Do you
They
think the
should
sound
make
quality
a
in R2
Dreadpool
remake? is
beard
trash?
game for the VR. Where you have to keep going like this to get out of Dreadpool's beard. But the kicker is you can't get out. It's just never ending. You just like this.
And then you have to survive in there and make a
Penn
nest.
and Teller's
live in there.
Dreadpool's beard for PlayStation VR. It's like Desert Bus. It takes like 24 hours to get out.
yeah,
of it.
you have to play it in real time. Do I think the RE2 remake sound effects are trash or sound quality? I don't think so. That was pretty good. I mean, the sound design and I think all the updated
MVP.
Resident Evils are pretty solid.
You are the real MVP.
I mean, clearly she's worth $600. I mean,
He's the real double D.
yeah, yeah.
The MVP.
Those things are like Z's. I don't know what the hell that is, but yeah, no.
When they fire sale those PSVR 2s out for like $100,
Yeah,
of
I'm
course
waiting.
I'll get one.
I'm
but
waiting.
My life lives that every day.
Yeah.
trying to get out of his beard. He's sleeping and it's like on top. Of him.
Oh shit. Apparently,
I'd never played Half like Alex, but it's coming to PlayStation 2 VR.
I actually want to play it because
PlayStation 2 VR.
Axel was
PlayStation VR 2.
Why is Alien Isolation not in VR? That would be so scary.
well, now they got the new one on PSVR 2.
Oh,
No
they
one's
do
coming
have
out.
it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it was on that crappy PlayStation event.
That's probably where I heard about it because I was
It
thinking
looked like it
wait,
randomly-
I thought I heard that.
They had this weird slow motion effect in the trailer, and I was like, I hope the frame rate doesn't run like how that's showing us.
The
Yeah.
heart is still there. I don't know, man. You know why? Because it's probably because I did the event. I didn't stream with the key because we streamed with the key originally, and then the power went out. So if I stream with the event, if my power goes back out, these guys will still be here.
Did the rains pass you guys? Like, is it good now?
haven't.
I
heard
don't hear a
anything.
thing, so I think
Yeah.
we're good. I probably
think
could have
it's
gone
done.
back outside, but I figured whatever. We're
Oh,
good.
Yeah, you're already set up.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna leave a little bit anyway. Seems to be a big difference between 4 and 2.4 sound quality. What? Alex is great. I played it a few times on stream, but Asgard's Wrath 2 is great so far. I'm going to finish it first. Nice.
Nice.
Axel, you need to make like a streaming portion of your channel, or make like a streaming channel. I think that would kind of help out.
What do you mean something other than just the Xbox stream? Because he does that live, right? right? Or
Well,
those
he
videos?
does the 2 podcasts, the Friday night and then Good Morning Xbox on Sunday, which is good. But I think in between, like once a week or twice a week during the week, he should stream gameplay or something.
Yeah.
I think that would
mean-
help him out big time with getting more subs. That's for sure.
Yeah,
What do
I mean,
know? I've just been here for 20 years.
no, no. I mean, that's good advice. I mean, look, I mean, I know time is hard for some people, but yeah, if you can crank out maybe another night of streaming some gameplay, or better yet, you can always have like a selection of
Or start
Games.
like a Q&A or something. Like at least once a week, or I don't know. Maybe once
Yeah.
a month do a Q&A and do like gameplay once a week. and then just keep doing the shows. I don't know. I'm not going to tell him how to run his channel. I'm just saying, like, I think if he streamed actual gameplay, I think more people would come over and hang out.
Yeah, you can always do like the community tab is awesome because you can do polls and you can always be like, hey, like I feel like playing these 4 games, and you list the 4 games and just see like what people want to see, you know.
Mario Wonder, Mario Sunshine, Paper Mario.
It's
And at the
probably
bottom just
called
put Picard.
Asgard coming out. I don't know. It's called
Probably.
Asgard, I think. Asgard.
Mental says I love Alien Isolation. I played through it twice. Going to do a 3rd one.
It's a good
Yeah,
game.
it's been 10 years for me since I played that game. So I want to get back to
You're
that.
doing RWK.
I also want one day to play the they're gonna have a Ghostbusters game for the VR too. So
I saw that,
eventually
yeah.
that will be worth it when it's not a lot of money.
Can we well, I kind of I don't know. I think we can all agree that the 2009 Ghostbusters game was awesome.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
super
Yeah, I
underrated.
love that
Yeah,
game.
that one was really
That
good.
game's great.
Yeah, that's like super underrated in my opinion. I mean, I know it got the remaster and everything, which is great, but I feel like nobody talked about it because it came out during a time where the movies they weren't doing anything, and like that was like the closest thing we got to
He's
like
dead. It's time to make a new movie.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, let's wait, you know, hurry up and wait. But yeah, that was such a good game because I remember my dad got it on PS3, he liked it, and I played it, and I was like, this is fucking awesome, like you know, but yeah, that was just such a. You mentioned Ghostbusters. I'm like, yeah, I saw that VR thing
I
coming
love that
out,
game.
and then I'm like, man, that's Ghostbusters in VR would be cool though. Like that makes sense. You know what I mean? You can you have the proton pack. You can you know. That's a good question.
What'd you say?
He says 6 months into the year, what's your game of the year?
What
so
came
far?
out?
Eh.
Well, wait, does it have to be 2024 or can it be? Yeah, I guess so, right? Because we're already passed.
Yeah.
There was a
Yeah,
lot
that
of good
game's
stuff in
September.
23. Let me see what came out this year.
Okay, got tomorrow morning, tomorrow night, and then the next morning.
Trying to like think. Like honestly, this is gonna be like kind of, you know, I should bust out the acoustic guitar and start crying because you know it's indie, it's an indie game. But Crow Country, man, I love that game. That game's awesome.
Right?
Helldivers 2 is also there too. I would say Helldivers so far is probably one of my top, and then Crow Country is right there too.
It'll
I,
be
And
Call of
WWE
Duty when
2K25. What are you doing?
I didn't play
It'll
that.
be Call of Duty when it comes out.
The Headbangers are coming to WWE 2K24. I think.
Oh my!
I think they came out already. Because Mosh posted on Twitter. These are all the pills in case I stay overnight tomorrow.
X Defiant game.
I think I'm coming home though.
I'm kidding.
Never heard of her? Tell me about Crow Country.
So it's kind of like a throwback to survival horror. It's on Xbox as well. It's on every console. It's on
Yeah,
Xbox,
it-
PlayStation, Switch,
No,
PC.
Axel, you reviewed it on your spotlight, your indie spotlight on your X. How did he not realize this? He had his own podcast.
Unless he's just making a joke. I don't know, but if he had it, then
Yeah,
That's
it's like,
it, man.
It's like Final Fantasy VII version of Resident Evil.
yeah, it
PS1
really is.
Final Fantasy VII.
And it's not too long. It's a pretty fun game. There's like secrets you can find. It's a cool throwback to survival horror from, you know, and like Perry said, like Final Fantasy meets survival horror meets the late 90s. It's amazing. The soundtrack's awesome. So yeah. Terry showcased it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, you should play that, man.
Yeah, you should
'Cause,
check that out. It's a good game.
That's really good.
How do you not remember on your own show?
They talk about so many games though. I
He was
can't blame them.
sleeping.
I forget about half the shit we talk about on the show. And then Perry's
Yeah,
like,
but
we already talked
that's
about
his.
that. I'm like,
that's
oh,
his podcast though.
yeah.
I don't know. I forget a lot of shit on this show too. I'm not
That's what I'm
gonna lie.
saying. It's just it all blends together sometimes when you're doing stuff week in, week out. But yeah. I think Yeah, honestly, I just think
Freaking
Crow Country
phones.
and then Helldivers 2. I mean, that's all I really think about. Because that came out in March. I didn't play Hellblade. So I didn't really play like a lot of like the newest release. Like I wasn't up to date on every new release, so I'm a little rusty on that. C has shown off over 125 games. I forgot. That's
Well, that's acceptable.
that's acceptable. But yeah, it's been honestly pretty light. As far as for me, like if people like Hellblade, that's awesome. I didn't play those games, so I didn't actually check out the sequel without checking out the first one. And I'm trying to think of anything else I'm like blanking out on,
There's
like
nothing
Game
else
Pass.
that really got released.
Yeah,
really.
like I'm thinking of
Hellblade-
Game Pass. I'm thinking of like just
Hellblade
all
was
the...
good, but it's not my game of the year so far. I don't think I've played the game of the year yet.
I'm thinking
Helldivers
maybe
is really good, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm just sticking with Helldivers right
Maybe-
now.
Helldivers.
Showed
X
off over
Defiant.
120.
You think X Defiant maybe?
She showed off over
Um,
125 games. I forgot. It's all right, man. I'm just messing.
It's
around.
It's gotten
Shout out to
popular.
Cool Cat Terry, who showcased all the indie games on Axel's Good Morning Xbox every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah, X Defiant I haven't played.
Yeah,
I remember
next
seeing
week they're gonna
Crow
release
Country on
season 1. They're gonna release a full season. They're gonna add new game modes and shit. Into it.
Oh, okay. And that's only been out for about a month, right? So that's yeah. Yeah, I'll have
It's
to
supposed
check
be
that
the
out
Call
actually.
of Duty killer, but it's not gonna kill Call of Duty.
No,
Nothing's
no.
killed Call of Duty.
No.
If I have to pick something that's so far, I gotta
Nah,
say
if you tell
Flat.
Revelatio that, he'll fucking tell you it's gonna kill Call
But
of Duty.
Call of Duty doesn't make any money, Perry. It doesn't make any money. Well,
Bro, I
people
had
are
to
fucking
bring
buying
Nick
it out
on
the
this
ass.
show to like check that.
Call of
You know
Duty
what I mean?
Call of Duty makes like
He said
so
Call
much
of
fucking
Duty.
money. Call of Duty. Yeah, Call of Duty. Call of Duty makes
Still Wakes
Call
the
of Death of Moochie. Or
Still
Smoochie.
Wakes the Deep that just dropped on Game Pass last week is a good horror game. Not game of the year, but solid. Yeah, I have to check
Yeah,
that
I
out.
think Mike Mullis played that game on Rumble. The original
nice.
Next Level Gaming on Rumble.
You were just on last night, right?
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be. I was in the chat room. I was eating, and they're like, "Hey, come on!" I was like, "Oh man, you gotta give me a couple of minutes here." And I quickly ate my food and I jumped on.
Yeah, I'll have to check that
It
out
was
though.
awesome,
It's pretty
though.
good.
It was a great show last night. I think everyone should check that show out every Tuesday night on Rumble, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. The original Next Level Gaming
Rumble,
podcast
Rumble.
with Mike and Peter.
I watched it in post today and I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Yeah, they're
So-
trying to hack their Xboxes.
They're like kids on Christmas discovering all this stuff, whereas like we've been doing it. And I'm just like, that's awesome. Like how they're so excited for it.
Well, yeah, because it's an old console. They didn't think, hey, like Mike had a soft modded Xbox and he thought that was it.
Yeah, there's so much more
There's
now.
so much more that was added in the last few years, even.
Mm-hmm.
It's just mind blowing to him. So he wants to update to a 2 terabyte hard drive, and he's ordering the adapters and stuff like that. The cable, he had to order the 80 wire cable today.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all good. Great show. I had a fun time last night with all that. And
He was
maybe
just going down the rabbit hole. He was so excited.
if Dreadpool wants to do a show on Rumble, like we kind of had the little idea about, let me know. It's all on you. Have Axel on there and get him to curse finally.
When's Xbox VCR hack?
I will check out that show. Oh yeah. You know what? Can you one of you guys, Frank, you get the link for that? Post it in the chat.
Let me see if I can find it.
The Rumble
What
link.
the Rumble link? I could try.
Yeah, Rumble's pretty annoying to
But
use.
get the link of the show, not just the channel.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll-
Let me see if I can find it.
This way, Mental could bookmark it.
Yeah,
All right,
fine.
Mental, take care, buddy. Before you go, we're gonna
Take care,
drop the
Mental.
link for you.
If you can find it,
I
for
want
me,
you
I'll
so
post
tight.
it. I'm trying.
Hey, Dredd, whenever you're
Yeah,
ready,
Frank.
let me know.
I got it. I found it.
But yeah, Rumble was kind of.
If it's in like 2 years, let me know. we're good. It's a
Hell
fun idea
yeah.
too. What?
There you go.
That's the episode that was on last night that I was on. You want to check that
Let me
out?
just
And
make
you know,
sure.
subscribe to them over there as well. They got a lot of streams and podcasts and stuff, so check them out.
RWK is asking when's
Oh,
the
yeah.
Xbox VCR hack.
I don't know. Whenever it gets released, I guess.
Yeah.
Perry's got a lot of consoles on standby for when that shit happens. So
Oh, I have that PlayStation 5 on version firmware 3.00. They're saying the new hack is for like the current firmware, so I'm good. I'm waiting.
Yeah. It's good. I think it's good up to like 6.0 or whatever he said.
oh shit,
You're
damn.
definitely good.
And I had the Spider-Man PlayStation 5 sealed, the one with the plates. That's still in the basement. That's apparently on low firmware as well. Cheers, guys. Thank you, Mental. Thanks for hanging out, buddy.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
see you.
Thanks, man.
Gotta have him
Thanks
on
for hanging
again
out.
soon.
Good.
Oh, good. RWK sharing the Rumble link.
Who do you think you are? No, that's cool.
Who do you think you are? I am. No.
Axel, you are the band MVP.
Oh
We are the banished MVP.
yeah.
He's not banned. You know, it's funny. I can't take my Dreadpool bag tomorrow. I gotta actually put everything in my other bag.
Oh,
I'm taking everything out of this bag like an idiot when I need to put everything in my other bag.
Axel says banished. LOL.
call him Aksharam instead of Esharam.
Let me see. I'm gonna actually do this real quick. I want to read these.
Oh,
You know what's
Fred's
messed
like
up too?
bubblegum again.
I gotta shave before I freaking go to bed.
Penalty again.
dude, it's almost 12. You got to go to sleep.
Yep.
I know.
Yeah, Jesus.
I'm plugged. Hey, that's how it works around here.
You guys still hear me?
Huh? What do you say, Fred? Huh?
Fred is
Ah.
like bubblegum
Here.
again.
Pixelated again, Fred.
God, double dicks. Fuck Spectrum.
The stream is not sponsored by Spectrum.
No, they can drop that. Just like special Nick from Xbox Era, he could drop that too. Making up bullshit.
Now, if he
What
wants to drop
Hey,
$100,000 super chat,
Aren't we cool? Don't you like me? Don't you think I'm cool?
Now, if you want to drop that super chat so I can get files, go ahead.
Oh yeah, where's the Gears trilogy? And where's now he's saying PlayStation 3 games are gonna work on PlayStation 5? That
Yeah, I
would
don't
be
know.
cool if they did that, and we talked about that. We said the pro should play 3 games natively. We said that a month ago. Now this guy's saying it, and it's like you can't believe him. Everything he says is bullshit.
RWK, that's Fred. I'm Frank.
I'm banished.
He doesn't know our names
You're
anymore.
the banished.
Am I botting? Or is he...
What are you talking about?
He wrote that I'm botting, like, but it's
Oh,
Fred
no.
that's like...
Yeah, you're
He doesn't-
fine.
He doesn't
You're
know
not,
our names.
you're not artifacting.
Yeah,
Is it
You guys still
artifacting?
hear me?
Remember that?
No,
He has
yeah,
it
You
on
don't
yeah.
hear me?
What was the artifacting thing again? Remind me.
We kept trying to stream, and for some reason, it was like causing some weird like glitch on the screen. It literally looked like the Matrix. Like it was like warped. And then we just kept replaying the thing because we were trying to like fix it. And then we did the replay, and you just heard Frank just like, "Is it artifacting?"
Oh
it's like,
yeah.
no, I don't-
remember that.
I
That was
don't-
you.
Yeah. We were having some weird like technical difficulties. It was just like one of those times where we just had like, of course, when we go live, like stuff started to go wrong. It was like one of those things.
Yeah.
Is there a guy that hyped the
No, I don't need this stuff.
No.
21 show and it was
He
What?
might have been one of them. It was a bunch of
I
guys.
call him Sheepish Nick. Yeah, didn't he ban you, Dreadpool? So it's revenge on him anyway. If that guy ever comes in here, he's banned.
he won't even say a sentence. We'll just remove him.
He probably licks Tim Dog's balls.
Oh my god. Who knows what happens on Xbox after dark?
Hey, do you want to do that show? We should do Xbox After Dark.
That would be hilarious, but we'd have to, you know, get a I don't know, we'd have to get one of these like Xbox posers online and just trash them.
Posers. That's pretty much anybody from the Xbox community.
Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of people on Twitter are talking about Dead Rising because they put up a couple screenshots and people say it looks great.
And it won't be on Xbox, everybody. Just remember that.
Well, here's the thing, Perry. Honestly, I think we'll find out on the first or whenever they're having this event. We'll find out because I think they'll say like, you know, it's coming out this day and you know all that stuff. So hopefully they would have because you know the teaser. It was more of like a teaser trailer, but if they have like a full on trailer, they might say at the end like, you know, Xbox, PC, PlayStation. So we'll see. I'm gonna remain hopeful for Dead Rising.
He can't ban me because I blocked every Xbox era staff to stop watching their podcast. Well, good. I'm glad you did because all I hear from that show is bullshit. They ended that show, didn't they, or something? Well, all I hear from this guy is every time he says something, it's all bullshit. And your buddy,
Yeah,
hit the
never
Jez
happened.
Corden's in the chat room over here. Your buddy Jez Corden, he's the Pride icon this week. Yeah, here's Jez Corden in the chat right here. He's more worried about baked beans than giving out the fucking news. Anyway, what are you gonna do? Fred, you should email Jez Corden and have him come on your show. Fred doesn't have a show. Would you like to come on and talk about Xbox with me?
Would you like to play Toontown with me?
You'd probably
Would you
love
like to
Toontown.
Together? Would you guys like to? Would you like to squirt together?
Whoa.
No, no, Ant, you have no idea. He was playing this stupid game with his friend, and his friend was like, hit, because he had to hit the squirt button. His friends just keep going, squirt, squirt, and RWK Dreadpool destroying Fred's chat
Oh
with the
my
fucking
God, that's
emojis
terrible.
and saying squirt and everything.
Man. He asked for it on that one then. On
That's
that
what
stream.
I wrote that in the chat. I was like, he asked for it.
Oh, that's funny.
I think I was cooking like lunch or breakfast or something, and I look in the fucking chat on my phone.
And you're like, what
I'm
is
like,
happening?
Why are they typing? Why are they putting all these emojis in there? And then I'm like listening for a minute, and I just hear his friend go, squirt, squirt, squirt. I'm like, oh, they got him. They got him.
Well, I know this was a while ago in the chat, but Milfman, when he was still in here, he was asking Fred when he's going to stream again. But I think
Milkman was still alive.
he kept,
Oh my god, what happened?
yeah.
Dreadpool were like, and RWK were like Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. They were just fucking that room up.
Well, he was hitting people in the face with a pie too, so you know they hit that one pretty hard.
Yeah, they did. I saw all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to stream after the podcast, but I don't know with this freaking Wi-Fi. I don't want to fucking go out there and stream.
Just buy like 100-foot Ethernet cable and run it down there.
Yeah, at the Walmart that's not open.
So
I could've gone to
apparently-
Walmart a week ago. Go ahead.
I don't know, I was just saying. So yeah, apparently, the I think it was the RE2 PC port is going to be the OG99 port, not the Source Next version. I don't know if that means anything to anybody, but Source Next had a lot of the they re-released the PC ports a second time in Europe.
Right.
Or in China, I think it actually is specifically. Yeah, like I guess they're just using the original ports. Not that that's anything new, but you know, just thought it was interesting. Some of these reviews on this website are just hilarious because you can sort the reviews under Resident Evil, and Oh man, some of these people are funny. Some people are crying. Some people says I couldn't get the controller to work. Refund. Absolutely great game, but R1 crashes after startup. Refund. Some guy says lazy port Xbox controller doesn't work. Jill hitches when running. No option for. So I didn't have a problem with the Xbox controller, but like I said, the skipping. I don't think that was due to the
Well, it
controller.
depends on what Xbox controller this guy was using. He's probably using an Xbox One controller at launch.
Right.
That doesn't work properly to begin with.
Yeah, and I didn't even really think that like that was like my controller was causing Jill to skip. I just thought it was like an in-game thing, but
It
you know.
could be. Who knows? It depends
Yeah,
on
it
how
could
they
be.
routed the. Because remember that was made for the Microsoft Sidewinder. I
Yeah.
have downstairs somewhere. It
yeah.
wasn't made for like the new controls, but they did what they did to port it over. So it might be
Some people are-
inconsistencies. They might fix it. It depends.
A lot of people are trying to be fair on here, like they're giving it 3 or 4 stars on the site, and they're just saying, you know, it's good, but needs fixing, needs a patch.
Yeah,
on certain
those are
things.
GOG people. Those aren't Resident Evil people.
Yes, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. These are all verified, like people that
I
purchase.
noticed
this
they're
shit.
not putting. Where did you put it on PlayStation? They're not putting that stupid shit on there because they're actual people.
Yeah, they just want to. They just have been, you know, probably waiting for a legit release like other people, and they're just like, hey, let's give some constructive feedback on the site, which is important because the more you give them constructive criticism and not just trash them, they're going to fix something. You know what I mean? They see a pile of reviews, they're like, all right, like let's see why Jill is skipping. Why doesn't certain controllers work when we promised it would? You know,
They'll
just
get
make
them.
those little adjustments. They'll get it. And if people want to wait to purchase it, you can. I mean, nobody's forcing you to buy it, so.
Let's see if it was uploaded.
Oh yeah, might as well. Because Frank said before we went live, it wasn't up yet.
Right. It's not up.
That's surprising,
Usually they put
considering
games
how
up
you
quick.
know.
Yeah, because it doesn't
There's
have
no
anything
DRM.
stopping it. Right.
Yeah,
That's why the Sony games go right up.
Jill was
DRM.
skipping where the DOA physics turned on. No, they weren't, Dreadful. Not in
It's
this mod.
actually a good VR, Fred. It comes with those remotes.
Yeah.
Those remotes go for 40 apiece.
Yeah, no, I messaged the guy already. He didn't say anything to me.
You know what, man? Well, he put $45.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you should just give him the 45. The
That's what I'll
remotes
do.
alone
Yeah, I
go for
just
45.
He's probably just trying to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Also, the guy said that he could do 85 for just the Xbox by itself.
That's too much money. Tell him to go fuck himself.
He just says, "Go fuck yourself."
$85 just for the machine. Get the hell
Thank
out
you,
of here.
Venge. Thank you. At least somebody gets it in the chat.
What'd you say?
He just says that some people were mad because it wasn't director's cut, but that version never came to PC. That's what I'm saying, man.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I had
send
some
you guys
frame
crazy
skipping.
photos. Somebody uploaded these on Facebook.
Hello, James.
Hang on, let me get these together.
Question mark, Tail.
Yeah. Why? Well,
What are you doing, Jamie? What are you doing? No.
oh, he's messing up your microphone.
He's
Oh boy.
cat hair's already on it. What are you doing?
This is fucked up. These are being uploaded on Facebook right now. Some crazy guy with AI. I think, is that Aladdin? Yeah, that's Aladdin, man.
Oh God.
Hang on, I'll send you guys the photos. All right, here.
What the?
Hey, what happened?
I'm frightened.
Let me send you Aladdin. There he is. That's funny.
Oh my god.
All right, Axel, take care, buddy.
Good night, Axel.
We'll see you later.
Good night, Axel.
All right, so let me close all this stuff. We're gonna run to everybody because I gotta be up at in 4 hours, and
Yeah.
I still gotta do a couple things. I still gotta shave. So, I want to thank you all for watching. Take care. Stay safe. Thank you guys for coming on early, even though we had technical
Of course,
problems.
no problem.
It's all
No
good.
problem.
Mother Nature is Mother Nature sometimes.
Yep,
Can't
Mother
control
Nature
it.
be Mother Nature.
On the day that I can't have it happen, though. But, you know.
I know. I know.
It always happens for everybody. Anyway, take care. Stay safe. Have a good one. I want to thank everyone on Patreon that supports us, every one of our members. I believe on Patreon it's Abo Hockey Fan. And, now I forgot the third one. I think it's Venge.
There's
Hang on,
no,
let me
I
just pull
think
it.
it's JB Zombie. No, it's not JB.
It might be JB. Hang on.
I think it's JB Hockey Fan and
Paid members.
yeah.
Active members. Jesus. JB Zombie 89, Abo, and Hockey Fan. Thank you for being members on our sponsors on our Patreon channel. Appreciate
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Thanks, guys.
And
Appreciate that.
everyone take care. Have a good one. And
Yep.
I'll catch you guys later. Thanks, guys. And I'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah, I'll
Yep.
hear from you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Take care.
Peace, guys.
See ya.
Good night.
Bye. Thanks, everyone, for the super chats tonight. I think it was Axel, RWK, and Venge. Appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Thank you. And